What other sweaters are your pugs?
My books.
Are your pugs?
Oh, my pugs. I don't have any pugs.
What?
Oh, you've probably seen my uncle's pugs, right? I don't know. He might have, but I haven't got it. Doesn't sound like something he would do. Vivian has too much fur to put a sweater on, I feel like. I feel like it'd just be like me.
No, she's just ordering movie pictures.
It'd be perfect. For you or for her?
For me.
No, I thought.
Well, I don't know if you look at it.
Green's a pretty good color, right? It's also Christmassy. Green goes with white, green goes with brown. So, I mean. Oh, it goes better with brown than red.
Well,
I think Vivian will look better in green than red. That's what I'm saying.
She is red. What is she?
Look at that face.
She's not brown, right?
Look at that face. Look at that face.
Reddish brown.
Why is Flash on? Flash, why you do this to me? Stupid auto Flash autoing itself. Why you do that? I have a picture of Vivian's face now. She doesn't have eyes though, because Flash is cool.
Creepy.
Oh,
Vivian. I'm not sure Vivian could be creepy.
you're still adorable.
She'd have to be like a skeleton to be creepy. Like, I don't think it'd do it. So, Elise,
Yes.
you need to fill John in on what is going on with Gilnath, because John knows so little about Gilnath, and he keeps just waiting for somebody else to resolve the Gilnath situation, or tell him about it, and like it's not happening.
I had seriously no idea why we kept building on. I completely forget about him. Just so it reminds me. I'm like, who is he again? I'm like, oh yeah, the Shredding guy.
Trying
Yeah,
that.
the Shredding guy. That's how I remember.
Thorn/John had like that one theory about Gilnath, and then everybody laughed at him, and he was like, well, "Fine, I'm never gonna think about it again." And then he gave up.
What about you guys? You said that another guy was a private, and it was like, I was like, hello. You want to try this? That we're close to get. Yeah.
Which Talkmaster? I'm confused.
I don't know what his name was. But
Oh, his name was Trident?
no, I don't know.
You try 10.
Triton. Oh, he was a Triton, yes. I get that. I do find it hilarious that we've been traveling with somebody for like several weeks and we're just now realize that he's not here. It's like, oh. Huh. Maybe we should have noticed that at some point.
Cheddar.
You would.
But if you stop doing that.
So I can
You
have
can scoot over. Josh isn't that scary, and he's not here today. You can take up that whole side. Just spread your wings. It's so far away.
It's exactly that.
I mean, we probably don't need spells yet, and if it dies immediately,
It's good grace.
I never make good ones. That's false. I pulled out my phone to do something. What did I? There we go. That's what I pulled up.
Cheers. Sour cream. Chitters.
Alright. Might as well get going.
Where are we?
So, last time on GOM, the group had made their way by boat to investigating, both trying to either find the two pieces of Cord's trident or investigating the disturbances beneath the mountains of the Timbers country.
I remember we had no idea.
Standard operation procedure.
So luckily they made a safe trip from
I just want to say safe point for some reason. I was like, we can do that, I wish.
to Maidrose Landing. While there, Whiskers approaches the group and tells you that he is going to part ways for a while to try to find One-Eyed Magpie, see if he can collect more information about her. She
have
is.
one eye?
That's just what they call her. So that's what he's going to do. What would you like to do?
Thorn turns to Jelly and asks Jelly to enlighten him on the Gilmat situation.
So you see, Thor, I have no idea.
All right then. All right.
So you remember that you, during your travels on the Bare Moon Islands, that you came across this just random island when you went up to the top. There's just a ramshackle house, and inside there was just a hermit living there.
Oh, right. Oh.
You forgot that much? I knew that much.
Oh no, I was confused with what I was telling you about.
And the hermit was asking your help to find
His
his
sister. Right, you
And
said
actually
that.
they got separated during the storm.
I still think he's half of the trident. I'm just saying.
I believe he was having a joy.
Where was that? Where was that help when I stated that the hypothesis, Jelly? I wasn't as smart back then. You could have at least nodded. You could have been like,
Yeah, no one looks at him either.
But I would have saw and then I would have made them see.
Okay.
Anyways, so what time of day is it?
Let's see. It would have been, I'll just say late afternoon.
Later.
Two or three. So each of you had your own path to follow. You, Thorn, were trying to go back or find traces of, or go back to the Dwarven land where you came from. Nora was trying to.
That's right, I know this country pretty well.
Yes, you do. Nora was trying to make his own bow, and that he need to gain favor from the dryads of the forest. Porphyrion had heard from the Roku of the monastery that his parents were up in the Tempest country, trying to fight off the Black Earth. Whisker is now trying to find Magpie. Jelly knew that your parents were in the capital.
Mhm.
That they were safe. That's the last time you saw them.
What about your hundreds of siblings?
7, right?
Yeah. Or
around there. And I could keep track.
I'm not really at all.
Remember the one sister who was super cool and healed us? You should introduce me to that sister one day.
So she can heal you all day?
Sure.
On the boat, you learned the ways of the ropes and the sails, as well as training Killua how to fight.
That means it's just more easy for him to die.
So cute.
Porphyrian learned how to make health potions and to be more useful for fishing. Whiskers Red,
Ooh,
I believe.
Killua, challenge rating 2.
Miller read his book to gain strength.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, Puppy's over here next to me.
what would you like to do? Where would you like to go first?
Well, it's afternoon, and Whiskers has just departed.
Yes, he said his goodbyes. He was going to do some investigation within the city and in the little hamlets and towns beyond.
You mentioned Noroku talking about Porphyrian's parents.
Yep.
Was that, like, when she was talking about that, was that stuff we would have heard, or only he would have heard?
Only him.
Okay, then never mind. I was going to ask a question about it.
I don't think he mentioned it.
He mentioned it to me telepathically that his parents might be in this country, but that's literally all he said, so it's like, it means nothing. Alright, well,
We're in the Tempest.
yes, we are in the Tempest country, and we are in the city of Major's Landing. Major's Landing. It is the second largest port on the south side,
Yes.
below only the capital,
Mhm.
the human capital, which is not the same as the dwarf capital.
Do they have a known capital?
Yeah,
For
Not
us?
in this country.
Although,
The dwarves and gnomes usually work together.
it's because they're such a good team. Using my great intelligence, where's the nearest? What country has a known capital?
The
It was
nearest
hot, so I-
gnomish capital.
That's probably going to be the best roll of the night. It's 23.
There's a whole capital of me in there?
Not a view of gnomes.
The
Just ruins
nearest-
my door. Maybe I can see one that's tall.
A gnome that's tall? You want to see a tall gnome,
Yes.
also known as a short anything else.
Basically.
Yeah.
Isn't a dwarf just a tall gnome?
That's
It's a thicker
tall and thick
Yeah.
gnome. You've heard of only two. They usually go under the banners of either the humans or the dwarves. But you have heard of two gnomish capitals. One is all the way up in Winter Spring, and the other one is on the Morning Star's edge, which is kind of in the middle.
I see.
Yeah, the Morning Star's edge. That country also shares a capital with the dwarves. Separate capital.
One day I want to go to the Severed Pinnacle just to say I've been to the Severed Pinnacle and then leave again.
Where was I born? Where the capital?
Where do you know, Jedi?
I know where I was born. But, can't really tell you that.
Was it the Restless Bowels?
Let's just say I grew up in the capital.
Okay, that's fair. The big map way.
So what capital did I grow up in? forgot. Where does my
Yeah,
friends
I was-
live?
What do we got?
They live in the capital.
Okay. Where do humans live there too?
Hmm?
Do humans live
Everybody
there
lives
too?
there.
Ganon is pretty much
Mhm.
equal.
Mm.
Well, Elvish, not so much. They do have about 5-6% Elvish. It's mostly humans.
I got one as friends.
Humans,
elf
half elves, dwarves, and gnomes.
Is your elf friend the same as my elf friend? Okay. So it's late afternoon, so we should probably, not do anything too exciting, like leave town today. That's the puppy. Why don't we wander around town a little aimlessly for a little bit, and then we should try to find a big guild that's in this town.
Okay, and be friends with them?
Yes.
Once they have any try to like people.
I don't know what you're doing.
I realized how that came out of my
How was that supposed to come out differently?
I wanted to say like gnome, but humans like children, basically. That are humans.
Can I mess up a light or is it Oreo?
It's messed up.
It's just old right now.
Okay, let's go.
So your question was were there any children?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's a good point.
So, what's the first thing you're
Let's just look at the guild first, because they can, give us some pointers around town.
Okay.
Anything interesting, yeah.
So, you wander looking for children?
No. That's weird.
So we're gonna look for the town, if there is one, like guild. Where are the adventurer types in this town?
Ooh, famous
You know that there's
I should be right now.
five
But
5 guilds.
major.
I'm going to meet them.
John, if you finish them before they get here, it's fine. You can just go back with
They're good.
Alright, come on.
There is the Hopeful Sacrament,
Can do something.
which you would know is comprised of mainly paladins and clerics.
It's a churchy guild. Got it. Ignore it.
Looking to convert people in their ways
Boo.
of light
No.
and healing.
Bahamut?
Some
Okay.
they don't. They go under several banners of gods. Mostly good.
Eric is on his way.
There is the Snow Brand,
Mm-hmm.
which is a large mercenary group.
Okay. Sounds like my kind of place.
What species are What race are they?
All different races.
Oh.
The quality. All that matters is how do you swing that sword?
A lot of them work under as guards of the city whenever they don't have any mercenary work to do.
So they would be good potential allies. That's what I just heard.
Usually you can tell them by their tattoos, which is a white hand.
On their hand? But
A lot of them just go in different places.
It's Straight up
land.
Urukai.
Basically.
It's Lord of the Rings thing.
What?
What's the Lord of the Rings thing?
Oh, I don't know anything.
You still haven't never watched that.
I have watched 5 hours of
Yeah,
Lord of the
she's
Rings.
she's
made
seen them
me-
all.
I thought when we started this game, you had never seen them.
Well, I didn't watch them when I started.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
The hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds, got it. She just have a little red mouth.
The hummingbirds are ranger folk.
Oh,
Okay.
Trackers.
makes sense.
Got it.
A lot of them, some of them are farmers. Small percentage of them are known to be thieves.
Okay.
Yeah, let me write that
Robin.
down.
Let's see.
Are you regretting saying those 5?
There,
Or no, so it's importance.
there are the dreamers of the ocean.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
cool.
okay, that sounds like the creepy guild.
What?
Either creepy or just like the hippie guild.
I'm writing
Yeah,
names, dude.
basically. Forest folk, sea folk. There's been talk of druids in their midst.
Ooh. That's it.
They do a lot of grunt work within the city,
Okay.
like fishermen, blacksmiths, woodsmiths.
I'm now gonna think of every
crafters.
guild as a union.
Yeah, basically. And then the
The
final
Dreamers of
one,
the Ocean have gone on strike. What will the town do? They're holding out for a shorter, better acronym.
the final one is the Hollow Scars.
Hollow Scars. Is that like empty inside hollow?
Yes.
Okay. I changed my earlier statement. They're the creepy guild.
What?
Halloween scars on the name.
These are merchants, basically.
Okay.
Most of them can usually get you stuff that you don't really can find. So that's there.
Okay. So read potential black market. God.
Let's meet them.
This is all good to know. Very good to know.
I'm heading over.
Which should we try to? Because buying things, as we've recently discovered, money is heavy. We might as well be turning that money into less heavy, useful things. So you can go there first. You can go to a different guild. Puppy. I like how you keep laying down and then you're like, no, I want more attention, and you walk back over here.
This is nice seeing people.
Nice. You want to go to the nice scenery people?
Yeah. It's cool, chill, see people.
Oh, so you want to go to the Dreamers of the Ocean?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 So you know that their main,
That's a muffin.
you know that their main hall lies near to the docks.
Okay. So it's probably pretty close to us.
It's a pretty big place.
Cool.
Yeah, it's about 4 stories tall. Yeah, it's a pretty big building because there's a lot of people that have to do the dirty work of the city.
Oh, geez.
A lot of farmers and stuff come here, have drinks. It's pretty well kept. There's at this time of day, there's not as many people as there would be during the nighttime.
Okay, makes sense.
Come inside, there's all different kinds of races, mainly human, half elf, some dwarves, and gnomes.
So let me get this straight. We let Jelly pick the first place to go, and we're at the Guild of Farmers, Fishermen, and Plumbers.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
Just
why you
just
should
so we're
never
all on the
let-
same page.
That's why she
People
never
of the
let
city.
Jelly
really.
decide.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
But there's no. I'm going to.
We've seen lots of gnomes,
I
for
don't-
the record.
I don't-
Like, I feel like, are gnomes super rare and I missed it? Like,
I have a obsession.
Um,
I haven't seen many.
A lot of people in this guild also have tattoos, usually coinciding with their job.
are there a lot more?
Ooh. Wait.
So they're obviously more varied in like what they look like compared to the Snowbrand, because Snowbrand's just a hand.
Yes.
But are they also varied in like quality and
As far as
just like other tattoos? How like are the tattoos clearly like probably made by like just like any tattooist? Like,
usually, as you look around in this hall, you can see that the tattoos are similar in design. Like they go to maybe 3 tattooists.
okay. Because
They all go
probably
to-
only so many. You know.
Yeah.
So the tattoos are all based off the personalities.
Other jobs. Most of them are small tattoos because they can't afford much.
Big smiley face right here.
Just like black.
That's you got 2 tattoos on my face.
Yes.
All I have got tattoos.
They a lot of them, if you especially you, Jelly, you look around and you can see on some tattoos you see D.O. Dreamers of the Ocean.
Dodo is copyrighted.
What?
So
I would Thorn real quick ask Kilo to keep his eye out for high quality looking tattoos.
I want to talk to someone.
okay.
Hello.
All right. So you go up to a half elf
Mm-hmm.
man,
Mm.
and he has a bald head, brown eyes, a tall, lean build. Is what can I do for you?
Just wanted to say hi again. My name's Jelly. Do you want this cupcake?
Cupcake. What's a cupcake?
You don't know what a cupcake is?
That's pretty good.
It is.
It's just like a muffin. It's sweet.
It's so good.
A sweet muffin. Okay. Sweet bread.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Here.
Mm.
Right?
Strawberry. I like it.
Let's pick up a strawberry one.
Delicious. You're a fine baker.
Well, they're not mine. I don't. My parents are bakers.
Oh, okay. Tell them very good. Very good.
So what's your name, sir?
Arwell.
My name's Jelly.
Nice to meet you. What do you do within the city?
I'm kind of an adventurer.
Okay.
So,
So you're not from here.
no. I'm from Gaston.
Okay. Okay. Traveled very far then.
Yes.
What brings you this way?
We heard about the dwarfs in the mountains.
Oh,
of
yeah,
Memphis.
Great earthquake coming through this way. I heard Cal Peninsula got split in two.
Wow. It's pretty bad here, straight.
Yeah, devastating. It's been devastating down there.
It was pretty bad.
Should see the careful.
Straight down to the ocean.
Really? Yeah, we've heard some rumors. Not really much for spiritual talk
Right.
or any other, unnatural things, but they say some extraordinary person or creature has come out from the elemental plane. I don't know what that is, but
Oh, how would you describe what they look like? Do you know?
I've only heard rumors that this. They say this creature is from the earth plane, whatever that means. Can't remember the name. Like a ogre or something.
Boat or something.
Hmm.
Which plane? Do you know which plane it was from?
Earth. It's supposed to be 20 stories high, made of stone and rock and mud and clay and whatever, grass. But don't believe that.
Oh, I don't believe in myself either.
We work with our hands. We do what we can see. No.
So, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't believe anything? Like if something came out of my hair, for example, fire, you wouldn't believe me?
I've heard of some magics, but I've never seen it myself.
Would you like to see some magic?
Vaughn takes a step away.
What? If you tell him,
He looks around. I don't know.
it's just a small thing.
People might be a little weirded out by that. You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
She likes fire in her hand. Look at it. It's so cool, right?
How'd you do that? Might want to keep that on the down low.
I'm a wizard here.
That is our way. Alright? Our way. You have a little imaginary friend that I don't know of.
She was making it's an inside joke.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Alright. Well, yeah, I'm a blacksmith, but by trade.
Is that
I thought
how you
this
got
was
your
like a bartender.
What does this tattoo look like?
With a handle.
So could you tell me where you got those tattoo thing?
Yeah. Let's see.
I wonder what adventure or magical use.
It's called the Needle's Eye.
That sounds so cool. Not that far from here, I presume?
It's on the other side of the docks. Go on the other side of the docks and go east a couple blocks.
Needles like? Okay, cool. And they just gave you any tattoo you want?
You got the coin for it. But, they've served me and my friends right.
Mm.
Do a pretty good job. Don't have a lot of money, but you have the coin to print you out something nice.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, come by my shop if you have the time. I can fix you up a dagger or a sword.
Thank you, but as you see, I like magical things besides.
But it's always good to know the good blacksmiths in town. I was going to ask about them.
But it's my
Well.
friends. You should totally look
Good evening, sir.
and my other people that are here
I
now.
was like, you dropped something? No, it was just your ankle. All right.
Just some meetings.
Ooh, fancy books.
Yeah.
The artwork.
I don't really need one, but I figured, tonight I can
Look at the artwork, Mom. I want to look at the artwork.
Ooh.
Arwell's shop.
Right.
I was gonna ask him about the best, like finest, like blacksmiths in town. What are the other high quality shops? Well, it's before I even
I know, right?
It's before I even knew he was a blacksmith.
You must let the DMs be
Nice.
There's some special things inside of it. Oh my goodness, look at the artwork. That's pretty. I'm stealing. I'm stealing.
Well,
Like the inside, your standard manuals, but the outside, you're definitely done up pretty nicely.
Expensive and fancy. That's what they look like. I'm taking a picture of the people because it deserves it.
see look how cute it is.
It's so adorable. I just want to
What? I turned auto flash off.
decided
Man.
that we needed flash in this life.
Should be open.
Apparently, I turned it on on accident.
Good job, John. Good job.
That's really helpful for this picture.
I mean, it's kind of pretty, it's kind of neat.
I probably should have used it.
No.
Hello.
Good, yeah.
So,
We haven't really done anything. So Thorn, using his knowledge of the town, was like, and asking around, was like, let's go visit the big guilds, because that's what Thorn wanted to do, because that seems like it's a logical thing to do. And there's 5 in this town, and while John is looking at the cool artwork, I will enlighten you two on the 5 guilds in town. So there's 5 major guilds, all right? There's the Hopeful Sacrament. They're churchy type people, so don't care about them.
Oh, wait, you don't like the churchy type people?
I mean,
Just because they're churchy types?
that's just like all there was that I know about it, so I was just like, yeah. There are the Hummingbirds, which are ranger folk, and they do tracking and occasionally beeping and stuff.
I heard that.
Yes.
There are the Hollow Scars, which are mostly merchants and can apparently find things that you might not be able to find elsewhere, so kind of like a black market.
I was like, look.
So that's where I was gonna go first, because I figured we got this gold, and what's the best way to reduce weight? Spend gold on bags of holding, obviously. There is the Dreamers of the Ocean, which are occasionally have some druids, but are mostly like people of the city, like farmers and stuff. And there's the Snowground, which are just basically a big mercenary group, and they like do guard work and stuff. They all have tattoos, white hand tattoos. So
This one I
I wanted
wanted
to talk to them about that. Also, if they're occasionally the town guards, I feel like being friendly with them might be nice.
It would be nice to be friendly.
And I let Jelly choose the first place to go to. So we're at the Guild of Farmers.
That's what you chose.
Dreamers of the Ocean.
That's what they call
You sound cool in this.
They do sound cool, and they do sound nice.
I mean, it is in the afternoon. Is it 4:20 yet?
I don't want to get into like any fighting.
Sometimes you gotta fight.
You go into the guild. I mean, it does have that kind of incense.
I assume like when the
Kinda
door
weird.
opened, like
Smells like
smoke and
Smells like
house.
frankincense and patchouli in here.
Pretty much.
Why are the toads in the sink?
Hey, Thorn. That's one saying. I haven't said much today, so I thought I'd say hi. Shelly sure is having fun though.
Yes, I was letting her do the talking,
Yes.
and I was gonna ask some questions.
She really likes gnomes. I guess it makes sense that she's a gnome.
She does really like gnomes.
I
I'm
mean, I
very
think-
excited to
I
see
think
gnomes.
a gnome liking gnomes is pretty peaceful. So is that guy a bartender or a blacksmith? I didn't catch it.
He's a blacksmith.
Okay. Did we get his name?
Yes, his name is Arwen.
Arwell the blacksmith. The blacksmith gnome.
He's not a gnome, he's a half.
Oh, he's a half elf. Oh, I thought he was a gnome. I don't know why. Clearly, he's half elf size. I just got real confused. Okay, cool. Well, I'm up to speed. Can't wait. Can't wait. We go see those hummingbirds.
I don't remember what other question I was going to ask. What are the sights to see in town? You know, just.
It's a very large town.
All right,
Is
so
there
we need
something
we need
specific you're looking for.
the best general merchandise store, the best sandwich place, and the most
Anyway.
the most cost effective inn / place where I can sleep and not have all my stuff stolen.
That's in Fort Detail.
Um,
Well, that's the one chance it's just not happening.
and then that's my big three questions.
Well, the other question I think you had was like armor and weapons.
Yeah.
It would be the Harper's Flail.
Harper's Flail.
That sounds intense. That flail. Oh, this sucks, John. Because now I keep looking at it and like, is this my phone? No, it's not.
I'm sorry. It was a decision long in the making. All right, you only very slightly influenced it.
By having the phone, you were thinking about getting it, being like, yeah, it's pretty good.
For food and drink and merriment, the Greedy Wench.
It's like a classy name.
I like this heroic adventure music.
And then as far as
Got a completely different case.
Yes.
Here, I'll just do it like that.
cost-effective
That's really
inns and tavern would be the Hungry Jester.
Hungry Jester. Another good name.
a hungry jester.
Must not be a very funny jester.
We need to go feed that guy.
Alright then.
He might have valuable information if we feed him. Or he might be a really
So,
strong combatant and could join our party.
I will ask Arwell about this if I need to. Of the other 4 guilds, which one is closest to where we are now?
Probably. I would say, well, the
You okay with
Hopeful Sacrament. They don't have like a one
Thorn does not care about
one building.
Small.
They have several buildings throughout the city. So that would be the closest.
Thorn is willing to 100% disregard them.
Where?
As well as the Hollow Scars. I mean, they don't have one general hall, I guess. They have several good buildings,
Okay.
smaller.
I would be interested in visiting one of them.
Where are the hummingbirds?
Where the hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds do have a hall.
Hmm.
That's on the other side, south side of the city,
South side of the city. I'm heading to the south side of the city.
southeast.
Are we allowed to come or no?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I follow Nor,
Onward.
and on our way, I want to see if we run into a Hollow Scars place.
Chances are I'm just gonna go with you anyway, so might as well just all go.
You
No fighting.
Promise?
I mean, like, what is there to fight about?
Unless we're attacked, no
Really?
conflict.
I mean, I got nothing to fight about.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Have chips, people. Chips.
So on the way to the Hummingbirds, you come across several merchants.
Oh, cool. Several merchants. What are their wares like?
Is there something specific you're looking for?
Do they sell?
There's
Do they sell long johns? Because it's cold.
there's clothing.
Okay, cool. I'm looking for a guy who's got some nice thermal underwear. It's important to plan ahead. We'll be in freezing conditions, and I'll be like, I feel great. I'm wearing my underoos.
Thorin would buy a
It
ton.
is a dwarven man.
Because why not? Can't take a Mickey. You might as well spend it.
Short, straight, gray hair.
Mm.
Kind of like a brown, reddish eyes, sunburned skin, muscle build.
He's got a pretty tough.
Missing his right hand.
Oh.
How'd you know what I was going for?
Yeah, fella, I got some clothing for you. Some sturdy clothes.
Me being with him, I say, what happened there?
Oh,
Yeah. Long story. Long story short, kind of lost it in an argument with a friend.
Friend did
but how
that.
did he do that if you only know one hand?
I was going to say, he only did that with just the one hand.
Friend.
Did he hold up his other wrists when he did it though?
You know. Friend.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know.
Sorry, I'm still not used to it.
Also, that's a racing. What happened to your friend? What's your friend?
He's locked up.
God.
Yeah.
Do we still have
We
any
both
potions?
kind of lost on that.
Do we have any
I lost
potions?
Almost like you should have
Awesome
had to fight
hand.
in the first hand.
He lost his life. Well,
How would you like to regrow that hand, buddy?
yeah, sure.
All right, so here's the deal I'm making. You let me and my friends have whatever we want from your store. Just like one thing apiece. And my last potion of regeneration. No, screw it. We're rolling with this. And this potion of regeneration, it's all yours. You drink this, and within 24 hours, you start growing back your hand. It'll be real tingly, though. Real tingly. It's a weird sensation. I, too, have had a hand reattached. It's a weird sensation. I owe it all to a cleric and the great God of judgment behind me.
Out of the game, I would have said I owe it all to this regenerator potion that I did.
I'm not trying to hustle him.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who brought you here?
Who brought me here? No one brought me here except, I'm assuming, the gods above. And business across town with the Ranger Guild.
He does have a magic hand, but to be fair, it was reattached by the cleric with magic.
I wasn't going
Did
around.
she send you?
Who is she? Oh, there's a she?
She has a lot of contacts, even in jail.
Out of game. I'm very pumped to find out that there's a she, and she's the one who cut his hand off, and she has contact outside of jail. We even have to go visit this guy's ex. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who is she? Is she your friend?
Thorin does it, but he does it with one hand.
I don't know who she is, or
Don't mock me.
I thought I was showing empathy, but okay.
look, buddy. Just
I don't know you.
just drink it.
But
Just drink it.
I don't really know who you are, though.
I know her.
Why would I trust you?
I am know her.
They hold him down and pour it in his throat.
Ranger of West, and I'm here on an important mission.
Personally, I would say let's keep the potion for the next time somebody loses a finger.
Or
Remember when
can
you
drink
lost
it-
like 3 fingers?
I do remember.
The potion came in handy then. Why would we give it away?
Okay.
Or you can give it to the person who can make potions. Let me stay for a little while,
Don't you have your own?
and we make them.
Didn't we all get one? A potion of regeneration?
We found like at least like 5 when we found them. I don't know what happened to all of them. I know I
Did you
drank
guys
one
give me one?
You should have one. We split them
a
up.
long time ago. It was in the monastery, dude.
So can I have one?
I feel like you should have one. I had one, and didn't we get more from the Empress when she equipped us to go on our adventure? Because Matt had one, and he didn't, and he drunk it. Or he did drink. I don't know. Matt had a lot of things when he died. I could rather.
He did not have regeneration potions when he died because he would have used them on his fingers when he lost his fingers.
I know he asked Jelly if she had one. You know what? Forget it.
So, I mean,
Math and most.
you said 24 hours, right?
I think we don't want to give it to him.
Alright, so how about this?
Okay.
I'll drink it, of course.
Cool.
24 hours,
Uh-huh.
come back.
Yeah.
I'll give you close.
Okay. Will you be in the same spot?
Probably.
Will we be here 24 hours?
We can be.
I'm probably not going to be here in 24 hours. So just real quick, as a sidebar with you, good sir, your warmest set of clothing. How much would that cost me?
3 gold.
3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's pretty steep.
That's like not.
They're steep, but we'll comply.
I mean, that's a good price for some
Well,
clothes.
they're
I-
steep, but we'll
I
comply.
mean,
Finest clothes for traveling.
Okay.
This time
Okay.
of year.
Okay. Side. Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
I need to have a sidebar with my companions over here.
Sure.
Okay.
give up the
Confer with
potion.
I will confer with them.
for 3 clothes.
Hey, okay, guys, look. Real talk. His hand cut off. I mean,
But he doesn't have his hand with him. I don't think
the
so.
potion should be able to grow his hand back. It's potion of regeneration. It should be able to regenerate his hand.
But like when it regrows your fingers, you gotta put your fingers like back on.
That's because I had my fingers there. If I hadn't had my fingers, it's supposed to go back. That's supposed to be how it works.
But when I drank the potion, it wore off in like an hour
Did
or
anything
whatever.
get cut off of you?
No, you think it just works on if it works forever?
I don't.
Just
I'm just saying that upon drinking this potion, the limb will grow again in a matter of seconds. However, if he or she is not sedated, the process will prove to be very painful.
Alright, I was just gonna say that I kind of forgot we had some and we should have given them the potion a long time ago. That's just throwing them in.
Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't give him this potion. Because it could be really rough for the guy. He could go into shock from the pain of regrowing his hand. Fine. I will not try to do this, man.
Whatever you want to do, Norm. It's your potion.
I'm not going to do anything. But I guess he'll just go without.
If that's your decision.
Okay. All right. Look here, buddy. Tell me about what happened. Who is she? Why did she cut your hand off? And how did she have contacts outside of jail? It sounds like there's a story here. And as a notorious do-gooder, I need to know what's going on. I want to see if I can help you in any way besides the obvious regrowing of the hand.
Alright. Well,
Not that high.
They're supposed to be.
good persuasion check.
By the power of friendship.
I was gonna try to make some argument for a thorn assistance die coming into play, but
I
I missed your lesson.
banished that die because I kept rolling ones on it.
This thing don't roll it by itself.
I rolled a 2. Well,
That's why you should only use thorn assistance when it's thorn assistance.
are you assisting me? Are you gonna
I mean,
assist?
I would love to, but I missed the last sentence Ron said because I was trying these cheese doodles.
I-
So like I felt like I couldn't add anything?
Let's say you do. Let's say you add. You bring me to a 13.
That's a lot better than a 2.
It is about better than 2.
All right. Well, Catherine.
No?
Oh,
What's her name?
yeah, Catherine with a K or Catherine with a C?
C.
Catherine.
The key was that. Who said that? Somebody said that. Right?
My lady friend.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
Here.
I said key. I said key or say. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, we've been
Dyslexia.
on again, off again. You know how it is
Oh, yeah.
with the ladies.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
So, you know,
no, really, no one knows better than me.
I'm very familiar with the lady.
so, you know, during those
You do it like this in front of strangers.
off again periods, I mean, I was seeing this
Yes, I know.
other woman.
Oh, oh, dang.
Yeah.
Who is this other one?
Danielle.
Danielle.
Yeah.
It wasn't Danielle's not Catherine's sister, is she?
Well,
Oh God,
I was joking. Maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Did we get this guy's name at any point?
No,
I didn't think so.
we were too busy asking for clothes and then getting into personal business.
This is
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she's gonna find out, and she
course.
did.
Yeah.
Of course.
So we got into a little squabble.
Of course.
Got heated.
Yes.
Seems like it.
She pulled out. Well, she was cooking
Uh,
a little
that'll flavor.
cleaver.
Yeah.
My gosh, man, can you not defend yourself?
I mean, she's a woman. I don't want to be, hitting her.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that worked out really well for you.
That's what I was doing. Putting my hands up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least it was
Took a
just.
little chop.
At least it was only a hand that's the chop. I mean, it could have been way worse.
That's pretty for like a whole hand though, with one blow of a knife. Like I mean, she's pretty strong.
That was a critical right there.
They took most of it off, but then the medics they couldn't. They had to take the whole thing off.
That's a.
Oh,
Or else it would go.
That's
you know,
unfortunate.
This is a
Why didn't they take you
else
to
it
the,
would go gangrene.
This is a
I
sad
don't
tale.
want that.
Why didn't they take you to the Hopeful Sacrament?
But anyway,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, it's
Church against
It's rough, buddy.
they found out the neighbors
Kind of serving.
came to the door,
Oh.
saw her with a cleaver, saw my hand off, called the authorities, blah blah blah. She's in jail.
Okay. Wow, that's a classic but tragic
I
tale.
mean, so
So if you paid her bail, do you think she'd take you back?
no.
Do you want her
I
back?
mean, it was her sister.
Wow.
I mean, I would enjoy her company.
Okay, but you're making.
I would like. I mean,
Stop talking, buddy. You're making me not want to help you.
I'm right here.
if you could set her free,
Uh-huh.
I mean, that would mean a great deal. Even if she doesn't come back.
Okay. I would. What's you gonna do? I mean, we can probably just, talk to the guards and pay some type of fine.
Pay money.
I mean, clearly he's not pressing any charges.
So he wants to pay money as opposed to busting her out.
I mean, how much could it cost? How much is a life worth?
More than what I'm willing to spend.
I tried, but I just don't have that.
Missed you.
How much was it, sir? What kind of coin were they asking for to get your lady out of jail for cutting your hand off because you are a philanderer?
150 gold.
That is a drop in the bucket. We will go and get your lady free and tell her you was at your behest and tell her not to take you back if you are a tell person cheating on her with a sister. I can't believe you did that. I'm really disappointed.
When you
I'm not saying
convert,
that.
when you convert all your
I do
gold
make fine goods.
gold feels like
I can
less.
tell you that.
Okay.
So if you do, get her out of jail.
Yeah.
I'll give you some travel gear.
All right. feel like that's eight. I feel like
Honest man.
that's approximately the same.
disappeared to go break her out of jail.
I bet it's the same approximate value.
Not
All right.
no money.
All right, first the hummingbirds, then
People be looking
and then
So look her out.
they
You just
find
said she had to be out there, right?
when they find her and then they'll just put her back in jail, but then it's gonna be worse because she escaped.
Okay, he asked us to get her out. He didn't say she had to stay out.
I mean,
Well, I see. I mean, what's the difference between that?
you're
and
honoring
you
the
saying,
you're honoring
Here,
the word.
I've got these 2 fine horses. What would you give me for them?
That
Oh,
was-
I'll give you this.
that was
Here you go. An hour later.
That
What
was
the heck? Those horses.
that was different. I
Uh-huh.
specifically looked for a terrible person to do that to, which I did.
This guy cheated on the girl who's in jail with the girl's sister.
I'm not getting her out of jail for him. I'm getting her out of jail so that I can in turn get gifts from him. It's more for me than for her or him.
and it's more for her than for him.
And it's more for her for him. In the hierarchy of who it's for,
Because honestly, like
he
I-
is at the bottom.
He's a
In
If
fact,
I was Catherine with a C or a K, I would have chopped off his arm.
so
Or
can we, just,
more.
can we just break her out? You can do it stealthily so that no one knows.
But then they'll.
I'm gonna
I mean, she's if they'll notice she's
okay,
gone.
no, here's what we do. Here's what we
Then
do.
we kill.
Here's what we do.
We burn them
First,
down and we pay her bail.
First,
You can put pillows under her blanket. And we can
First-
so that
first we pay the fine, then you sneak in and steal the fine that we paid. And it's like and then they'll just be like, where did the money go? Oh, clerical error. Boom.
deal.
All right, great. Banking error in your favor. Or,
bargain down,
uh-huh,
which is possible.
and then do these
Pay it,
Yeah.
I'll split it 50-50.
Yeah. And then
And then
goes
we
and steals it.
definitely slip in some of those gold eating coins.
Do we have those?
I have 5 still in a jar.
Why do you want to give them gold eating coins?
Just give them one.
I mean,
Just eat their gold. This would be funny.
this feels that just feels wrong. This is they're just doing their job.
Alright,
We should only do this to people that we hate, like greedy merchants.
okay, well, before we steal the gold back, I say we just bargain them down.
All right, I'm
Okay.
I say we send Whiskers to go steal the gold.
I mean,
Whiskers,
likes
is,
stealing anyway.
Whiskers is looking for his sister. He was like, peace out.
bye,
I'll see you
Whiskers.
in the morning.
See you next week. Same bat time. Same bat time. Where's the jail at, sir? And what's your name?
Hildegard.
Hildegard?
He's gonna
Hildegard.
get all
Hildegard.
the gold by yourself.
Hildegard.
Hildegard.
Hildegard?
Is that a family name? Like, you named up your granddaddy or something?
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
His
Again,
name's
I was-
Hildegard.
again, I
and
was-
he's pulling sisters.
I'm kind of joking, but maybe they just maybe like, I don't know. Maybe he was cuter when he had both hands.
I know you're not getting them back.
All right,
I don't remember which ones you like more.
all right, Hildegard. So where's the jail?
It's on the east side of town
East side of town.
by the town hall.
East side by town hall. Awesome. And when do you close?
But they're closed.
Dusk.
You can
Okay.
really get closed anyway.
Goddamn, what time is it right now?
2:30.
All right. Cool. So we got a few hours. All right then, guys. There's no time to waste. Then I stipulate wildly and summon up. I don't know what's that summon. What do you want to ride on?
Cheetahs.
Something like a carry my weight.
Like bears. Grizzly bears.
Okay.
Black bears.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a magnificent elk.
Okay. For Thorn, I will summon a magnificent elk, and then for Valerian, I will summon a black bear. What do you want, Joe?
10 point.
Panda.
A panda for Joey, and then I'll just have a regular horse
It's not
because
panda.
I don't need. It's crazy.
I picked the most inconspicuous animal.
Camels are excellent riding animals, apparently.
Look how cute it is.
In real life.
Okay, well, I've never seen a camel, so you're gonna have to like tell me about that later,
No,
and then I'll see what I can do.
2 camels exist in this world, John.
Yes.
Actually, they're in the book. I'm pretty sure they're in the book. Under like riding speeds and costs and stuff. That's what horses can.
North hasn't seen a camel, so you're gonna have to
You a ranger? A beast master ranger who's never seen a camel?
He doesn't live in a desert. He's a ranger of the West. What do you want from him?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, deserts in the west. If you go far
Not
enough
his
west.
West.
Not where I live.
You go far enough. Actually,
Okay.
Where is your West from, by the way? Is it from the Trump Peninsula West?
Look, you get me a map of the world, and I will point to where I live in the world. Okay, now where is our base of operations?
We are right here.
No, I know where
We met in here somewhere.
Oh, you met in here somewhere? Okay. No, that's north.
Yes.
So we met over here.
But then again, maybe you grew up with a map like this.
I did grow up with a map like this. That's what I was looking at. Like, this is weird because when I was growing up, West was in this general area.
Oh. Nice.
I guess it's north now. I guess I gotta start calling myself the Ranger of the North.
It's all part of your mystery.
Sure, it makes it hard for people to track that.
North, Ranger of the Northwest.
The northwest.
It's all relative.
Well, what's a cardinal direction?
All right, so you go straight to the jail, or do you
Let's
wanna
ride to
go-
the jail, full speed ahead.
Are you on a time question?
Well, no, because I want to get this done early. To the jail. How long does it take on Animal back?
Probably
I'd
almost
say
the same as walking.
yeah, a little bit faster.
People get out of our way.
Yeah,
If we put the
especially with a bear.
we put the bear in front, I feel like people will clear space. But
Yeah, they.
Also, we have to spend every 2 blocks talking to the guard.
You're welcome.
they'd have to catch us first.
So it takes like 10 minutes.
Yay! 10 minutes later.
Come to
10 minutes later.
come
Yeah.
to the jail.
Yeah.
There's some guards outside.
We
Go-
break in.
Greetings, gods.
We break in. My bear moves and more.
Hello.
I tell my bear to stop because like no, don't do that. All right, cool.
Look how creepy is it?
I ride up to the front and hop off.
Good afternoon. What can I help you with?
There
You're
is
gonna break
a
someone out.
there is a
Oh, good luck with that.
there is a woman confined in here for assaulting
When does the shift change?
her philandering husband, boyfriend. I don't know what their relationship is, but anyway, he slept with her sister, and she found out, and in a fit of rage, she may have injured him grievously.
Cut off a hand.
And we are here to pay her bail and have her released
At the request
of said man.
of said one-handed man.
Well, we still need
His
shift
name
change
is
time.
Hildegard.
Yes.
And I must say, with a name like Hildegard, no offense if you know anybody named Hildegard, and his philandering ways, like really, I'm amazed he made it this far without losing me.
All right.
Just
I think we, yes,
I
I've
feel like I
heard
know that.
a woman
Yeah.
Yeah.
go inside. If you go inside, you
Remember
Bill?
Penelope?
Yes.
be set free.
Remember
Okay.
Penelope?
Can we see her before we
I
pay
don't
the
remember
bail?
the other lady's name. But I can
We can escort
No,
one of you
no,
down
no.
there.
Then escort
Fritz.
me.
I don't remember.
Okay,
So I'm the one running the show.
sure.
All right, you guys, be cool. And Bear, if he tells you to attack anyone, don't.
Thorn
It's
plays with
okay.
the bear.
It's okay if I make my hand thank you. Adorable. I just get looking up. Very adorable in front of the card.
All right, cool. Now that I've disarmed the bear, I'm gonna go inside.
I just teach the bear to bite off the head of the guard as soon as he leaves. As soon as Noah leaves.
Oh, you good.
Thorn is scratching the bear's
All
back.
right, so you go inside.
Yeah.
There's a couple more guards and then just a man at a desk.
Hi, hello. I'm here to see Catherine with a C.
What's this about?
I'm here on behalf of her ex to try to get her released.
All right. Give me a couple minutes.
Lovey-dovey.
Goes
Telepathic picture.
through the door.
How bad?
About 5
It's not
minutes.
gonna feel this girl.
All right.
Like trails
We'll have a couple guards escort you down.
All right, Northwest.
Motions for the 2 guards and 2 guards
I think
Take
it's a
you
surprise.
out the door,
Fear.
down the stairs,
A bad thing.
to the cells. It's a couple hallways and take a right. And inside is a
Oh snap! Alright.
Long curled black hair,
Okay.
brown eyes, kind of a rough golden skin.
Yeah, brown eyes, rough ones.
On the bed, just looking up at the ceiling.
Expect her to be doing push-ups.
Excuse me, Miss Catherine.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Nor, Ranger of the
Oh,
West.
great.
That means nothing to me.
I mean, if you let me finish before
Okay,
you
go on.
start jumping in, judging people. I am here to get you out.
Really?
Yes. I ran across Hildegard. Ran across Hildegard, and he told me a couple things. Hildegard.
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 Garn?
Hildegard. Hildegard.
Garth.
Hildegard.
We're good at this, guys.
I ran across Hildegard, and he told me the whole story, and I'm just like, what a shame that this poor woman got locked up because he was.
With
POS.
my sister.
Yeah, I mean, I said that jokingly, and he was like, "Yeah, that's what happened," and I was like, "What?" Anyway, on a more serious note, so I've come to bail you out. I think he's terrified that you're going to do something horrible to him. That's partially why he asked for if I would come and do this thing for him.
It's kind of unexpected.
Oh, but I'm also it's important to make the point. Yeah, don't take him back. He's no good for you.
I would never do what he did.
That's indeed.
Well, I mean, it's up to you.
Okay. But before I do have to ask some questions because, well, ma'am, are the guards like
They're
within?
by you.
They're by me. Oh, darn it. If I do, and should I do this thing? I would like to ask you a few questions, and I would appreciate it if you would, answer me those questions as kind of a thank you for getting you out of here peacefully.
I'm sure that can be arranged as far as I'm free.
Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Well, in that case, gentlemen, I say to the guards, I am very ready to pay this one's bill, but is it at all possible I could have just like 2 minutes alone? 2 minutes? Is that a thing you guys could do?
I call it the 2 minute rule.
We'll give you 1 minute.
Oh, that's half of what I asked for, but I'll take it.
We'll both be at the end of the hall.
Cool.
No shenanigans.
Oh, it's shenanigans. You can't spell shenanigans with my name.
Very well.
All
1
right.
minute. Go.
Go. All right. Cool.
It's just weird.
When they're at an earshot, I just I go to her and say, okay, look, lady, what kind of criminal activity are you getting up to?
We got in a fight. I got angry. And,
You cut his hand off, yes. But he said something very interesting. He said that you have a means of getting to him even within jail.
I have my ways.
I'm interested in these ways. I feel like they might be of use to me while I'm in this town.
And your friends.
And my
You don't exist.
What exactly are you wanting?
I am wanting information and possibly
That is crunchy sounding to you.
Information on
Oh, I can't tell you that here, but I can tell you it is very important to the safety of the kingdom and empire.
Keep heads up. Yeah.
Well,
Kingdom.
it's to the safety of the kingdom, and I'll do whatever it takes to get that information.
I suppose in exchange for my freedom, I would owe you a
Oh, right. Then, do we have agreements?
We do. Yeah.
Very good, Catherine. Very good.
I pop on next to him.
I go
We'll break the lock.
I go to the door and I go to the guard. I say, guards, all right. Let's go get this bill paid. And then what do you say? You guys want to hit the bar afterwards? Just kidding. You guys are working.
Very funny. All right, let's go.
I mean, would it kill you guys? Just crack a smile. I'm giving you my best material here.
It's in the
Right.
contract. They literally not.
So they take you upstairs. I go to the bail bondsman.
Yay. Hey, Mr. Bondsman. Can I call you Bill?
Coin, please.
Why am I even trying? Why am I even trying? Here. Is platinum okay?
Whatever coin suits you.
There you go. There you go. Gosh. Why am I even trying to be like?
Annoys them. Doesn't try to barter down. Got it.
Wait. Hold on. Is the bond negotiable? Because did she really do something? But did she really do anything that wrong? The guy's not even pressing charges. I mean, come on.
She still took off a man's hand.
Yeah, but he was using that hand to put it in other places that he shouldn't have. Maybe it was an important life lesson.
Anyway,
I mean, come on.
do you have the coin or not?
How about I give you 100 gold and we all walk away happy?
I'm afraid we can't do that. So.
Oh, God. What if, now hear me out, what if, because I'm pretty tough, and I don't know if you saw my boys outside and Jelly, but they're pretty tough too. Is there anything
Jelly's
you
just
need done that might be worth the cost of this lady's bail? I mean, if you need somebody to be arrested that you don't really want, you need somebody with something handled, because we're really good at handling stuff. Do you want to see me how I handle things? I can demonstrate. Okay, hold on. Does anyone have a piece of fruit?
That's how you demonstrate?
We have a piece of bread.
Throw the bread in the air. Do it. Do it now.
Can we go outside to do this? It's rather small in here.
Okay, fine. We can go outside. This is cool. All right, let's go outside.
All right, so let's go and get back outside.
Hey guys. Thorin. I pulled up my head.
I say hello. What? I do that to the cop. I say hello. What?
I'm negotiating.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay. All right. Now
Why are you coming outside?
throw the bread in the air.
All right.
And I turn and I look the other way, and I just look at him, get ready to throw it, and I'm like, yeah, like those. Do it.
You're not looking?
Hold on.
Disadvantage.
You're looking the other way?
Yes.
Oh, then I will tell you when he's like about to throw it.
Okay, the first one was way worse. And let's look at this. I feel super right. This is going really well. 15.
So you look the other way, pull your bow and arrow. You don't hear it hit anything.
I turn around.
Bread's on the ground.
Right
It's
there.
a very poor shot. So
Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, the air is really like this, the wind is way off. You clearly didn't throw it well.
We don't have time for this.
Okay, fine. Just. I give him. Just throw it again. I'll look this time.
All right, one more time.
Okay, here we go.
If he misses, the line's gonna explode.
Okay, 21.
Yeah, definitely hits. So it just splits the red loaf in two.
Okay, I was trying to be too fancy before, but clearly I've got the skills.
Thorn catches one half of the gradient.
I was. They both kind of
And then he brings it to himself and eats it.
leered at you.
Magic in front of people.
It doesn't look like magic, it just fell more slowly towards me and I caught it and I ate it.
You've got some skill.
All right, what do you
So
Do you have any? Do you have any like bounties or anything? Because we could hunt a bounty. We're pretty tough.
all right, sir. I guess we can lower the bail to 100 gold. You said.
Yeah.
We are looking for
Okay.
a woman by the name of
Cat with a K.
Layla McKinnon.
Cool. Layla McKinnon. Okay. Does she have red hair?
No.
Okay.
How would you say that?
Just the name McKinnon made me think she had red hair,
Hmm.
and I just wanted to see if she did, but she doesn't.
Kate McKinnon. Not a person. Name Kate.
She's wanted for thievery
Okay.
from local merchants.
That might be in the thief.
You want her back dead or alive?
Alive.
This is actually a good question. And, okay, alive. Alive. Okay. We'll keep her alive. What if she steals one of our hearts? What should we do then?
Stuff it down. Stuff it down.
Do you want this bounty or not?
Yes, I want the bounty. I also want you guys to just feel some kind of joy in your life. Because clearly, you're dead inside.
We don't have time for joy, sir.
Everyone has time for
Do they have the
joy.
white hands anywhere?
Sir.
No. Well, you can't really tell they have
Can't
armor.
not look at my face and not smile.
Thorn looks at Jelly.
You're very adorable, miss. Okay, so
Okay, yeah,
where
okay.
were we?
Yeah, the thief, Layla McKinnon, wanted for thievery, bring her in alive, 50 gold.
Brilliant pouches on one of them. Tip of them ferocious.
She has long, curled
There is like
brown hair,
Long curl brown hair.
blue eyes, kind of pinkish skin.
Or pink skin.
Kind of sounds like a man.
Sounds like a man. Cool.
Usually been known to kill a person here and there.
Oh, she's gonna kill
She's a one-hit
Different.
thief, but she's a murderer too.
Well, she's only done. She only steals in our city. We've heard she's.
Oh, you heard that she's killed outside, but right
She's
outside.
only wanted in
Right.
the city for thievery.
Okay, cool. It's awesome. It's awesome details. Where was she last seen? Who was the last target? The last mark that she stole from? Yeah.
I think she was stealing from the. She was stealing from the Hollow Scars.
Cool. Stole from the Hollow Scars.
Any specific
merchants.
locations?
Kind of all around the city.
All right. We will use this information to try and ascertain where we might find
Just gonna break one.
Layla McKinnon and bring her to justice.
All right.
And when we bring should we bring her to justice, you will pay us the sum of 50 gold.
Okay.
Jealous.
Sure.
All right.
And you will pay the bail of 100 gold.
Yes,
All right.
that is how this will go.
Very well. Well, good luck.
Can I give you 100 gold now and bring Layla McKinnon later?
Sure.
But you won't let what's your face go until after I bring Layla McKinnon, will you?
No.
Okay. If I give you 150 gold now and bring Layla McKinnon later, will you give me 50 gold for Layla McKinnon?
Well, what's the point of all this negotiation then if you're
This is what
just paying the 150 gold now?
Look, okay, I'm not the best at this. All right. Actually, hold on. I pulled him aside and I said, "Look, man, I'm not the best at this. Okay, but I'm trying to do this because my friends were like, you should do this." And I was like, okay, but I was like unsure how to go about it. Look, I'm trying to look like I know what I'm doing here, and I really use your help with this one. Can you help me out? Can you do that for me? I'm trying to solve crimes in your city for you.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
Sir.
All right, cool. So I'll give you my
Whatever her name, Catherine.
Yeah, let's see.
And then we'll pay you the 50 gold.
We'll bring it
back if you find Layla.
Yeah, dang right. That's what you could do. All right, let's go do this thing. I give him the money. I want it in writing. I want a formal contract.
He's gonna be glad he helped you out with this because now he has to do paperwork.
Yes, he's gonna do so much paperwork. He's gonna pay me money,
I will give you 50.
and we're gonna make the city a better place.
I'll give you 50.
Thank you.
All right, what's your name, sir?
I am Nor.
Last name?
Last name is of the West.
I was wondering what you just said last.
My middle name is Ranger.
Okay,
That's funny.
sure.
NRW. Your ranger.
So one of the guards goes back inside and waits about 15 minutes. They come back outside with bounty.
Awesome! Look at this cool. Look at this. Look at it. We got official documentation. I put it securely into my bag of holding. All right. Now where's Captain?
Oh, right. Bring her out. About 5 minutes. She comes out. Well, thank you very much. I hope I never see you again.
What? Who are you talking to?
Can you try out?
What do you mean you hope you never see me again? We had an agreement.
All right.
Where can I find you?
Well, you can find
Make it snap.
You can try one and not like it.
you can find my friend.
Who is your friend?
What's your name?
Anne.
Anne. Okay.
Yeah.
What's Anne look like? Is she single?
Think she is. No matter. She has short, dyed yellow hair,
Dyed yellow hair.
blue eyes.
Hey!
Blue eyes. A lot of blue eyes around here.
I try myself.
Um,
Do you have dyed blonde hair?
No, I have
Half
blonde
elf.
hair.
Cool.
Her hair's dyed though.
Oh.
No, it's completely different. Which means she's probably like twice as blonde as you.
she has
'Cause it's that like fake, like
a
color
silver
that doesn't actually
tattoo
exist.
star
Transparent.
on
Is it
her
the-
left shoulder.
It is.
Oh, yours is better?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said the blonde color that doesn't actually exist is better. I was like,
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Man, I'm learning a lot about this Anne character.
And
Anne.
if anyone knows information, she would.
Great. I can't wait to go and see Anne about this information.
Mm.
When I see Anne, ugh,
Tell her
Yeah.
I sent you.
I will tell her that Catherine sent me. Great.
Does she turn on the red light?
That's Roxanne.
But Anne doesn't. Roxanne doesn't turn on the red light.
No, she doesn't have to turn on the red light, but that means that she would normally turn it on.
I've been confounded.
Well, thanks, Catherine.
Again, I hope I never see you again. Good day.
Why don't you wait? Hold up. Why don't you want to see me again? Am I that ugly?
You're very favorable,
Oh,
but
that's my color.
anyway,
It's okay. She's
she would have been much more receptive of, I don't know, maybe an elf.
I won't hurt you the same way that Wes's face did, and I hope you don't. And I also won't hurt you the way that you hurt him. Learn to trust again, Catherine.
With the Z.
With a C. Learn to trust again. There are still good men out here in these streets.
She was just walking away.
Goodbye. Don't cut off any more hands or other appendages. All right, cool.
You like see her go through like the shadows of the streets, and just she kind of like disappears.
Oh, can I make a like perception roll? See if I can find her again.
You can do investigation.
I will investigate.
Thorn would like to help, like legitimately.
Thorn, where'd she go? Should we-
Thorn's like she disappeared. What?
Okay. What's that?
I'm not proficient, so it's only a good idea.
They look at my scores here. Investigation on 16.
Yeah, she's gone.
She's gone, Thorn. We don't have the necessary skills to find her.
People are just walking through the streets.
It's
Just
okay.
kind of blended in, and
Maybe, Thorn, if I can't kill a lady to be interested in me by buying her out of jail, what do I gotta do?
Become rich, my friend.
I'm actually kind of rich right now. Hey, Jelly, do you need some water? Thorn, do you have that holy water? Get Jelly some holy water.
It's in your bag of holding.
Oh, you're right. Jelly, here, have some holy water. It's just like regular water, but blessed.
Yeah, I only have a little bit. When you got something stuck in the back of your throat and you're trying to wash it down with the health potion, that's the only thing you have to drink.
Are you sure?
I'm
You're coughing a lot. I'm very concerned.
fine.
My sister had a
I'm
cough
like-
like that
you know, I'm
once. It was really concerning. All right. Well, so Jelly's okay. Anyway, back to my previous discussion about women and buying the next
I think what I've learned from this is the only sure way to make a lady interested in Yunor
Yes.
is to first start dating her sister.
So what you're saying is I should go and look for Danielle. Is that what you're saying?
Or maybe it'd be easier to convince Danielle that you're already with her sister.
Oh, and just be like, I just broke her out of jail, and now we're like totally a thing. Because clearly she's interested in dudes who are already seeing her sister.
Yeah.
This is amazing advice.
Listen, if there's one thing we've learned through the course of all our journeys, who has all the groupies, obviously, following him around everywhere? Thorn. Everybody knows this.
You're right.
They're everywhere.
Your
Been
animal,
constant.
your animal,
A constant through our journeys.
your dragon-based magnetism is good.
It's all on the scales.
Okay.
Oh, it's-
All right. Cool. Let's go and get those clothes. Then we're gonna go see some rangers, and then I'm gonna do some independent research and see if I can track down Layla. Who is?
That's great.
You think Layla's single?
Let's go. Thorn stops to tie his shoe, and as he does, he just cries because there's never been a single groupie with her.
Look,
And then he finishes tying his non-existent
as
shoe.
we ride to the other town. Hey, remember that mute chick who helped?
Yeah, what about her?
Yeah. We really should have kept a closer eye on her. She was definitely not to be trusted.
Oh dear. Well, that's inconvenient. We tried, but a fight ensued, and then
And we just left her to stand over Dundun.
yeah, the guy.
You're right, I did. All right, that's exactly what I did.
But you think if we had like kept her around for a while, she could have seen the light, and by the light I mean like been like, hey, maybe I should hang out with these guys. They're pretty cool.
She'd probably been like, "Wow, why is it that every time these people undergo something, their lives are seriously endangered?" And didn't one of their members just die?
I think she'd been like, wow, I make more sense than these people, and I can't even talk.
Anyway, let's go find these hummingbirds.
All right.
Let's do it. Thorn starts playing Layla on his harmonica.
Start saying Layla.
Playing.
Playing Layla. The song called Layla. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey. All right.
I take it a group message is about to receive a YouTube video.
No.
Just like the Dreamers of the Ocean Hall, the Hummingbirds
I found it on my phone.
Hall is pretty similar in size. It is mainly out of wood, though, as opposed to Dreamers of the Ocean, which is stone.
I like wood. Wood's homey. It's got a good smell.
It's about 3 stories
Good sound.
tall.
How many?
3 stories tall.
This is the hummingbirds?
There's gardens outside, but it's snowing, so a lot of it.
It's apparently a band playing.
Yeah, there's music coming from inside. You go inside. There's some people in there. What would you like to do?
What's the problem with Layla? Is it's fucking like quit in the middle of Layla. Because the
I-
last half's the best half.
I walk in and say, "Oh, first I look for I look for the
There's
most
some good photos.
friendly, but also like someone who looks like they're both friendly, but also has some status. That I can do some. I can do some talking to.
Okay, maybe.
You go up to a bronze dragonborn.
Oh snap! Bronze Dragonborn. I love Bronze Dragonborn.
I was wrong, James.
That is
Am I looking in your eye?
drinking their water.
I walk up to the last Bronze Dragonborn, and is he bigger
About the same size.
I-
Maybe a little shorter.
than me? I wave Thorn to
That's
come
why I
with me. Like Thorn, let's go talk to this guy.
Okay.
I walk over and I walk up to the bar next to him and it's like, Thorn, how do dragons greet him?
Thorn says hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
You know, just having a drink.
He's a normal person. Just talk to him. I'm so nervous for no particular reason. What's your drinking?
Just some ale.
Cool. You want another one?
I look at his butts. I carefully and slyly look at his butt, see if he has a tail.
He does.
Yeah. What's that mean?
Sit down and have a drink.
He's got a tail. That's what that means.
I sit down and out with a drink.
Yeah.
I'll have what he's having.
Bartender slides you a cup of ale.
All right. I'll take a sip.
I point out to Kahlua that just like dragons, dragonborns come in all different colors.
Okay.
Or just crap.
So,
It's pretty watered down. That has a nice
Oh, you could think.
earthy taste. Hoppy taste.
okay. So,
Where are you from, stranger?
me, I'm from all around. Been traveling. Just coming in from Gatton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trouble news coming from that region.
Oh yeah.
As of late.
Some say
Not quite
they had it coming for their atrocious interest rates and uppity attitude and tendency to throw innocent people in prison for no particular reason.
Thorny grumbles.
Well, it's a nice city. I've been there a couple times. Shame for all the people that perished.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad for the people. May they rest in peace. I do some weird movements with my hand. This related to something. So, what can you tell me about the hummingbirds?
Well, rangers by trade, gathering wood and herbs and track deer and other creatures. Tanners by trade. Leather work.
Very agricultural. I like it.
How do you guys deal with like taxidermy?
Not so much in that community. We try to use all of our animals.
I
Some
mean, just
kind
for
of
like, say, just for like a skull, like a head, like a head.
What do you taxidermy?
I assumed if they could do taxidermy, they'd be able to mount heads, and I couldn't think of the word for mounting heads, so that's why I asked about taxidermy.
we can, but it's not usually our style.
What if it's like a really cool skull?
Sure.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of House Elderly?
Yeah.
Would you say you're on good terms with them or bad terms with them?
Pretty good terms. We exchange goods and services
Oh,
every
thank you.
once in a while.
Thank God. So I'm with House Elderly, and I'm on a mission for them.
Do you have some kind of brand or?
I mean, I have this cool elderly cloak that they gave me. It's very, very, very elderly.
I see that. Very worn. Sorry, I don't see the fine tailoring they do.
They do that fine tailoring, guy. But I'm trying to go and locate some nymphs apparently and earn their trust as a part of this mission. So I was wondering if you could give me any information about those or how about going about doing that.
Well, there are enchanted woods we don't really tread into. We try not to.
Enchanted woods. Interesting.
They are just to the southeast of Bray Falls.
Enchanted Woods, southeast of Great Falls.
Might be what you're looking for.
I will talk. Warren, can you notate that on your map with your incredible map making skills?
Sure. Repeat that, Laura.
So we're looking for the enchanted woods southeast of Great Falls.
Southeast of Gray Falls.
Yeah,
Okay.
that might be what I'm looking for.
I thought you were closer to. You need to talk to like nymphs or something.
That's what I do, and hopefully this was going to point me in the right direction.
Okay. Got it.
What's your name, stranger? Let me tell you, I'm a stranger. He's also strange to me.
Rawson.
Rawson. Well, Rawson. It's a strong name. My name is Norm, and this is my compatriot. I paused to let you answer for
I am
yourself.
Storm,
Yeah,
and this is Kibula.
yeah.
Very good to meet, fellow Dragonborn.
I always feel like that. I feel like I never see Dragonborn.
That's pretty rare. You like a delicacy or something?
Not as rare as you may think.
Hey, Thor, maybe you can ask this guy like where his hometown is.
Very good to see fledgling pureborn.
I know, right? Have you seen one before?
Never seen adult one. I've seen young ones like that.
Where at? Just a
Um,
long time ago.
up in the a long time ago. Up in the mountains of the dwarfs.
We saw some adult ones during that
This is very good to know.
that whole undead incident that was solved by amazing and talented heroes.
The capital of Gatten has seen better days.
Yes, it has.
It keeps getting up. It keeps getting punched back down.
It's almost like
It's like walking into a town.
I was gonna say it's almost like Attic, but
It's like what?
maybe they're cursed. You think they're cursed? I feel like it's a thing.
I don't know. I'm never going back there.
I mean, you aren't going back there, and neither am I. But I feel like they're cursed. Probably for the best. Such an interesting incident. Anything else you want to ask this guy?
I mean, I could ask him some general questions.
Well, you go ask him some general questions.
Okay. Question numero uno. Where's the nearest Hollow Scars location?
There's a building just a couple blocks from
Aha, thank you. So, crap, I had actual questions. I don't know what they were. Let's see what were my actual questions? Crap. John, brain, why you do this, brain? I don't know what my questions were. I had actual questions that I thought of.
Where do you hail from?
Oh, I'm from the mountains. I haven't been there in a while. We came from the Krell Peninsula.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good to know.
Here's my question. A question. I don't know if it was a question I was trying to. If we were looking for someone, we don't really know, like, where should we go for help to find someone?
I mean, we're pretty good at finding people.
I was hoping you would say that.
We're looking for a traveling companion.
You can say that. A friend of ours was on the lookout for family, basically.
Okay.
Is Gil not with us right now?
You should have been talking to him. You siphoning information from that guy.
I mean, you're not one. Well, a friend of ours isn't here right now, but we're looking for his sister, and I would describe Magpie, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't really know where she would be. She's normally a ship captain. She was kind of forced to come over here, I think. So I don't know where she went. We're looking for Gilnath's sister.
Good old.
And telepathically, I kick Porphyrion, and I'm like, Porphyrion,
Yes, sir.
are you looking for anybody in particular in this town?
I may or may not be on a search for respectable, noteworthy persons, but they are probably not in this town.
I know not in this town, but if we were to talk to some people who could maybe help us find people in this town or other towns, would that be something you'd be interested in mentioning?
What do you
Nothing. You were just like, my parents may be in this country.
know? I wouldn't have said it out loud.
Well, you told me telepathically.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm telepathically telling you right now.
I told you not to. Oh, okay.
I'm telepathically yelling at you, all
All right.
right?
Well, as long as it's telepathic. You want to inquire about any groups of people, like specific or particular groups, people that travel in groups.
You're right here, you do it.
Okay. So, by any chance, have you seen or heard of any groups that may inhabit lands around here? Like any particular groups of
There are many groups of people that
maybe some that choose to stay like off the radar, off the grid, not necessarily in civilized cities, but maybe often keep themselves.
I know of a few that like to keep their privacy. As a, do you have a name? Do you have any information you can give me?
At the moment, no.
Will,
They may be of a royal bloodline.
Will,
Should we be trying to find this town?
that are
I mean, like
there's a clan
things we can do.
known as the Shadows of the Forgotten.
Escort kind of thing.
Hmm.
So like not a go or
Just
something.
like to keep their
Hey, go and never come back to this town kind of thing.
Shadows
Yes.
of the
Yeah, we got places to go.
And where might this clan be found?
Well, I definitely want to go.
They usually roam between the cities of Grey Falls and Stonehill.
Great Falls and Stonehill? Oh, between Great Falls? What is it?
Yeah.
Very far from Stonehill.
Okay. Thorn snaps back to the conversation when there's towns that he knows of on his map. What is this with those two towns?
What with the Shadows of the Forgotten?
Shadows of the Forgotten. Are they in a forest?
Well, they go from town to town.
You said they're between where?
Grey Falls and Stonehill. Sometimes they like to go into the forest. I've heard that they like to just edge on the coasts. Adventure groups.
Okay. Thank you very much for your information.
Bounty hunters.
Bounty hunters, some of them are bounty hunters.
That's relevant.
And you are looking for the same group of people? Or?
Oh, we're looking for Gilmath. Would you come up and just refresh all of us with what you can tell us about your sister?
Alright, so Gelnath repeats his story that he and his sister were lost at sea. He doesn't remember a lot, but it was a terrible storm.
And they did come from the Tempest country at the time,
Yes.
I thought. Okay.
He thinks that while he was whisked away to this island, he thinks that his sister had gone north, back to Tempest country.
Can he describe his sister? Just, she's
Yeah.
not human.
She looks like me. Very short black hair. Has a long scar across the face.
That's attractive.
I go with them.
Kind of
What color hair?
dark black.
Eye color?
Sea mist green.
What's her
That's the
name?
one thing for him to write down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is her name?
Gil Northa.
Gil North.
I think
Gil North.
Gil North.
North?
I'm putting an R in there.
I don't know.
Gil North.
Maybe you knew something about
Agnes.
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 Agatha Germain.
Agnes. Like agony. Agnes.
Agnes. Agony.
Agnes.
Germain and Jack.
Agnes is an agony to listen to. I sure wish you could get lost at sea.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Any idea like where she would be going to though? Like where did you guys depart from? I love how we're like, hey, can you help us find somebody? And we have an entire conversation about this person we're looking for to find because we don't know anything about them.
Well, we were.
Somebody drop a crumb.
We like to do work along the coast of Campus Country. I can't really remember what port we set out from, though.
That's rough, buddy. That's rough.
The Storm Cove. Got some memories.
What race is Gil now?
He's a Triton.
They all look alike.
Seafolk.
Let's see how it's gone with this.
Let's just
Oh, I'm sorry, I just kicked you down.
poor Gil now.
Okay, so what's our next move, guys?
And we also told him about Magpie. Okay.
Have you heard of Layla McKinnon?
No, can't say I have.
She's a known thief in the area. Just trying to dig up some information about her. See if she's single.
I can ask the boys about her,
Oh yes, ask the boys.
see if we can track her down.
That is great.
So,
I'm super pro that one.
is there a bounty on it or something?
No, it's purely for personal reasons. And then I turned to Thorn and preferring it, and my eyes are back and forth between the both of them.
Thorn that does not know what to make of that. But he agrees. Wholeheartedly. Ride or die.
Alright, yeah, we'll look around. Are you staying in town?
Yes, we are staying in town.
We'll be back here tomorrow, probably, right?
I mean, I got nothing else planned.
Well, we gotta do that one.
And
that
was
one guy to get it.
who are we looking at? Who are we supposed to be meeting?
We're
This is what
looking.
One person told us to do.
We're looking for a short, dyed, yellow-haired, blonde half elf
Why are we-
with a silver tattoo of a star on her left shoulder by the name of Anne.
why are we looking for Anne?
Because she has information.
Okay, so that's just a side one. Okay. Looking for Anne.
You guys know, you guys ever heard of this Anne I just described?
No.
What about, do you know Catherine with a C? She has a sister named Danielle. She used to shack up with
Hildegard.
the garment salesman.
I know
Cut his hand off.
Hildegard. Can't say I've know the other two.
Do you know? If you don't know who Hildegard's lady is, the one who cut his hand off. Do you know he got his hand cut off?
Really?
Yeah, apparently it happened yesterday. Yeah, she caught him and did it with
It's
it.
unfortunate.
She found out he had been sleeping with her sister, and yeah, it didn't work out too well.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I guess we'll look elsewhere for our travel.
I mean, he's still alive, and he's still, making stuff. He's just got one hand now.
I think your dog is happy.
I think he needs even more support now than
Yes.
he did before. You know anything about potions of regeneration?
I've heard of them.
Did you hear that if you drink one, it can regenerate lost limbs?
Yes, I've heard of that.
Yeah. How much do you think something like that would be worth?
Quite a lot, actually.
Especially if you only have one hand, right?
I mean, no doubt.
Quite a lot, especially to a person that's missing a hand.
I once lost my hand. You want to hear how I got it reattached?
Sure.
Oh, you actually want to hear?
Sounds like a good story.
Thank you. I was talking to some guys earlier, and I had been trying to get them to engage with me, and they were just like, we're guards. We don't like to engage. This is what it sounded like in my head. All right, so anyway,
Quite stuffy.
they are
people.
very stuffy. All right, so here I am, walking down the street, mind my own business. I go into this shop. I'm like, this shop, this got some nice stuff. Excuse me, sir. I would like to partake of the items in your shop. And he was all like, no, you can't have my items. You smell. And I was like, that's offensive. You don't even know me, son. And then he gets like this huge attitude. It's like, how about you fight me 1v1? I was like, okay. So we go outside, and I'm all ready to fight all honorably and stuff. But then he throws like a smoke bomb and gets like pepper in my eyes. I'm like, I can't see. And then he slices me all up and cuts my hand off. And I'm like, And then one of our old college companions robs me. He's dead now. May he rest in peace. It was a terrible day. I was very depressed about it for a while. I couldn't fight anymore. I had to use crossbows. It was a bad time. But then we ended up in this town, and there was this temple of Bahamut. And I was like, please, sir, could you try to heal my hand? And they were like, be at peace, my son. And they took me upstairs and put magic holy water on my hand, and it did a prayer, and now clearly, my hand works.
I'm not sure if I remember that story going exactly like that.
Doesn't sound like a very good merchant.
No, it's travel merchant.
Doesn't sound like a very good companion.
He is very dead now. I don't think it's related to his karma, but that's how these things go.
I'm very glad to see you with your hand back.
Yeah, me too. We've been together forever, so I think we should stay that way.
You can tell by the way he says it that he doesn't quite believe your story.
Oh, come on.
But he's very agreeable.
It's all you enjoy hearing it. That's all.
It was a great story, wasn't it? It was a good time, wasn't it, Thorn?
I was not good. I remember carrying you around.
I
Because you
mean,
were unconscious.
I mean,
and
it's-
you only had one hand.
this is all very true. Well,
But then again, even with two hands, I guess I'd carry you around and I pick him up for no reason.
why are you picking me up, Thorn?
And I set him down.
I feel-
drink another drink.
I feel very confused right now. So anyway, thank you. And any information you can provide would be great. We will be back in here tomorrow. I'll keep an eye out for you, and hopefully we can make some things happen.
All right.
Also, you seem like a nice, worldly dragonborn. Hey, look, just trying to meet a nice lady. What do I do? How do you meet a nice lady? This guy's over here sleeping with people's sisters. So what do I have to do?
Well, you said you went to the Temple of Bahamut.
I did do that.
Always nice ladies. And,
Are you
Temple?
Oh, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna do that then. Yes, I'm just gonna do that. Thank you. And then I leave.
Thorn's like, you know what? Before we go, you want to practice some Draconic? Talk to the man, Kahlua. Kalua's like, hello. And then he gets really shy and he hides behind Thorn.
hello, little one.
I'm teaching him how to talk. He's doing very well.
Seems like it.
Yes.
Don't worry, my friend. When you're long gone, I'll still be.
This place is pretty empty.
Relatively.
I'm like, I look around for something that I can try to convince Kiva to blast with light.
Don't you think he shouldn't be doing that?
It's like food and stuff.
No, never mind. He's a bronze dragonborn. He's seen it before.
Some
before I go, if we were looking for work on our way out of town, like anything, like that wouldn't require us to come back to town. So anything that's like paid up front, or like courier kind of work, or like escort kind of work.
But not that kind of escort.
Well,
All right, here's the money for the job you haven't done yet.
Get it done before we leave. Like I'm okay with it. But where would I go to ask for a number for that?
Well,
Might be on the lookout.
a lot of merchants are looking for people to escort them. Always looking for extra hands to guard them as they escort the goods.
So I can maybe talk to some Hollow Scars people. And thank you very much for the tip.
Sure.
And then Thorn leaves, and he asks more. That enchanted forest, that's southeast of Great Falls. How far away from Great Falls is it?
I mean, I don't know how far away it's Great Falls.
How far away is that forest from Great Falls?
That's
That's what I want.
I mean, hold on. Let me go back to Rag. I said,
Oh, is it the guy we were just talking to?
yeah, yes. Rawson. Hey, Rawson, how far is the enchanted forest from Great Falls?
About a day.
About
Southeast.
about a day.
Give or take.
Cool.
It's kind of meanders a little bit. Has some enchanted forest.
All right.
I can only be lost by trying to keep it so
All right.
All right. Good day to you.
Good day to you. So where are we going next, guys? Hollow Scars? Where we going?
Let's go back to what's his face. We gotta get those clothes.
Early bird day.
I mean, it was a neat thing. We just had to do the deal.
Thorn is still on the
Deal,
lookout for high quality tattoos.
Tattoos.
That's honestly like the whole I was like the guild that has everybody has tattoos.
Hey,
They know how to get them.
What's up, Jimmy?
I found a place that gives you tattoos. I'm gonna get smiley
It's a little hardcore there, John. Yeah. You're definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Fitting.
I mean, she sends them to hell with a smile.
Bye.
So Thorn leads the group to the nearest Hollow Scars location, like the guy told us where it was.
Is Hildegard
The guard.
Hildegard on the way? Because I want to tell him we did the thing and I want my clothes.
He's probably still at it.
He's asking if his little shop is nearby or on the way.
Oh, yes, it'd be like a couple mile away.
Sorry, I want to go and see him and get some underoos.
We can swing by him on the way. I'll get clothes that I probably won't wear.
But that fit.
Yes.
It's important that they fit. They'll be nice. They'll be nice and toasty.
Yes.
Or we can all just cuddle together for warmth. I'm being practical here, not creepy.
I mean, if Whiskers inside it,
I was gonna say, you wanna come up and go ahead.
No, I would rather okay, it should go me, then Thorin, then Jelly, then Porphyrion, then Whiskers. Okay, hold on, I did that wrong. It should go me, then Fenrir, then Thorin, then the bear, then Kalua, then the bear, then Jelly, then actually put the Jelly next to Kalua, then the bear, then Porphyrion, then non-tiger, then Whiskers. This is how we should cuddle.
That doesn't work for me.
Okay, would you rather be between Jelly and the bear or Thorin and me? Because that's the only places you'll fit. I've decided that right now.
It's the only places will fit.
It's a bear. We're like Lego pieces, and we can only fit a few ways.
It's a finite options.
So as you're heading towards,
You didn't dodge the question. You will come back to it.
where are you heading towards?
You want to stop by Hildegard, so we'll
Yeah.
stop by Hildegard.
Let's go right over.
You wanted to see Hollow Star.
I would assume we would just go whichever one's closer.
Okay. Well, as you're heading towards Hildegarde, you come across a couple merchants. One of the merchants has some tribal tattoos going up his neck, up to his ears.
Do I notice those tattoos?
The drink's probably.
In the freezer.
It was on the floor.
Fridge to freezer is a lot different than like car to freezer.
Do a intelligence check.
Wouldn't this be perception? Dang it. That's a 9.
Doesn't look familiar.
No, I noticed. I noticed that.
He has tattoos.
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty noticeable. He has a low
Ooh.
hanging shirt and it's just all up his neck.
It's like John in real life.
Cool tats, bro.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Cool tats.
so I approach these people.
Oh no, I'm just looking at the guy.
Oh, you're like,
So cool.
I approach them.
it is a halfling, so it's pretty short. So,
Yes.
but he's
Okay, I
stocky
see.
and has kind of tattoos going down his half sleeves.
Half sleeve, also known as better than a full sleeve.
Yeah, kind of help you, gentlemen.
Sir, please.
Do you, by any chance, how are you today, good sir? Actually,
Pretty good. How are you?
Not bad at all. So, I don't want to take up a lot of your time, but do you know anyone who can do magical tattoos or enchant tattoos?
Should be speaking well, friend.
Well,
I only have those.
well, actually, within this small circle, feel like we can trust each other.
You got the coin for it? I can give you some information.
Oh man. Inside check him. He might be lying.
Alright, I guess
Someone will
check.
inside check him
Kind of.
poorly and not succeed.
Gold?
Turns his neck a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see one of his tattoos kind of shimmers.
That could just be any kind of thing.
That's
It's
so
just glitter,
cool.
glitter and ink.
What
It
does
could
that
be,
one
yeah,
do?
glitter and ink.
That's so cool. I'll get a glitter and ink.
That's for me to know. For you to find out.
Oh man, I'm about to
Are
punch
these
you in the
people, are these
face.
people hollow scar people?
Seems like it.
I don't know what.
He seems kind of shady.
Alright, so where can I find such people?
Well, like I said, you got the coin. I can tell you some information.
Okay. So service before payment.
Pay me no money, I'll pay you no violence.
I hand in
Hands
2
up,
gold.
puts his hand up. 2 gold. All right, friend. I guess give you some information. Out by the docks, there's a little house there.
Little house by the town.
Another halfling fellow. His name is Benny Autumnhill.
Benny Bobby.
Benny. That's a lame name.
I hope he's wearing a checkered suit.
I scoff at Benny. I say, Benny, I know Benny. Benny's no good.
Nigga ding ding.
And then I don't actually say that because I don't know anything about Benny. I don't know what I've said this transaction.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, you can tell by the blue door house.
Okay.
It's usually by himself. You might have 1 or 2 customers. Usually by appointment only. Gonna cost you.
How much is it gonna cost?
Depends on what you're looking for.
Oh, it's $1 cost.
Alright, hey, thanks.
A dollar doesn't get you a tattoo in real life. Not a tattoo you want.
Can we say who?
It's a song.
Can you tell them who sent us?
From a lyric from the song. How much does the dollar cost?
Fast off.
Fast off.
Fast off.
Fast off.
Yes.
Fast off. This has been very enlightening, very informative. I'm highly appreciative. I do have a couple other questions. We're on the lookout for a Layla McKinnon. Apparently, she's been stealing from some Harlem Scars locations.
Georgie.
Know anything about that? Any locations that have been hit? Last place she was seen?
Yeah. No, hit my friend a couple of days ago.
How much she had away with?
Probably like 20 gold merchandise.
20 gold of merchandise.
It's the principal.
He's
That's a lot. That's a lot of gold.
he's a jeweler, so I mean, small bottles.
Okay. All right.
What area of town is that?
It's that
East side.
What's your friend's? What's the name of your friend's shop?
Never knows. I'll let you know.
That's Aaron.
Aaron.
We're making you name so many people today, John.
Aaron Oldbuck.
Aaron Oldbuck. I wouldn't say old butt, but clearly it's not his name. Aaron Oldbuck. Okay. I appreciate it. We have a lot of crazy, kooky adventures.
Anything you looking to buy?
Has your
What do you got? You got any potions of regeneration?
Don't have that, friend.
Do you have any potions of anything?
Yeah, I think so.
Got any potions of seduction?
Oh, you don't need that, my friend.
Are you looking for one?
Or just let this happen.
No.
No.
You're fine looking fella. What do you-
This is the second time on the time I'm a good looking fella. I feel pretty good right now. All right.
You don't need no potions, man.
I was just going through rambling off a list of random potions. I don't actually need a potion of seduction.
I feel like
But if I were to ask for one of those,
I'll give you a deal here.
oh, he's giving me a
I feel
deal.
like in his mind he asks for a
Yes.
love potion,
You
but
gotta
his
find
mouth
that
asks for a
flavor.
roofie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, if we find Lily, you'll give me a deal on a potion of seduction.
Absolutely. Before she hits me.
I feel like there's a weird transition.
Okay, fastball.
Am I gonna use the potion on Layla? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Or is that what I'm supposed to do?
No.
Because you have to get Layla before you get the potion.
Yeah, but I know,
Makes
but I
sense.
get Layla first, and then I get the potion. I use it on her, and now she gives up crime in order to be with me. Is that what he's suggesting?
No.
Did I just paint this whole thing in my head by
No,
myself?
yes. Yes, you did. Suggesting you put Layla in jail and then use this potion for whatever you want to after the fact.
You sure?
Yes.
I feel confused. All right.
Does she normally hit does she go, from one side of town to the other? Does she hit locations that are, close together? Does she ever hit a location twice?
Never hits same place twice.
Okay.
But it's always Hollow Scars. Don't know why. It's a grudge or something.
Hollow Scars, huh? Yeah, a couple more questions for Hollow Scars. If I were to be on the lookout for, purchasing some, more expensive items of a magical nature, cheap. Is there any larger Hollow Scars location I should be looking out for, or
Depends on what you're wanting.
We're on the lookout. I recently lost a bag that was very important to me, very very useful kind of bag. I was looking to replace it, maybe.
Okay.
You picking up what I'm dropping down? Understand the words that come up?
No, 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 such words.
Well, maybe do some more favors for the old scars. Cut your deal.
I got open ears. We won't be in town long, but I was thinking of maybe trying to pick up some escort work on our way out of town.
It just sounds wrong.
Some guard work on our way out of town. Like maybe Great Falls.
That sounds way
Picture going on the side of the road with the wheels.
Between
Listen, I am not a side of the road escort. Have you seen Thorin? All right.
Yeah, you call specifically for Thorn. Like you said,
Reservations. Third floor.
here, Great Falls, Stonehill. That's kind of our territory.
Okay, so where do you normally pick up guards and stuff and things like that? They come to you. Do you have some like a meeting place? Do I just go to like a marketplace? Do I go to the gate, town, and just wait?
Yeah, usually just at the gate. Wait to see if someone's transporting goods.
Alright, good to know. I'll remember that. And where did you? I never really heard an answer on the whole back. Any location? Point me in the direction.
Well, like I said, I'll just do more favors for us. And,
But what if I don't want to deal? What if I just want to make a purchase?
it's going to cost you a bit.
I'll keep that in mind.
I don't really know you fellows.
you'll come to know us soon enough.
What are your resources in Grace Falls and Stonehill on par with your resources in Madros?
Same old.
I will keep that in mind when we arrive at Grace Falls. I keep wanting to say Grayskull.
Great
By
Falls.
the power of Grayskull.
What types of things you have with you now?
Kind of random stuff. We're looking for potions,
Looking for,
weapons,
looking for
rings.
looking for rings, actually.
What you will part with.
Well, I'm looking for one ring, one type of ring in particular.
Right.
To rule them all.
Rule them all.
Wisely though. I will wisely.
Gotta rule wise.
I rule indiscriminately. Vengeance.
Actually, where's
You're a wizard, bro.
Yeah, I used that today.
You know what's funny? You used that today before he got here. I used that today before I got here. So he's making the rounds. I don't even like that franchise. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm just like, I'm not a huge HP fan.
You don't like Hewitt Packard?
Never heard of him. Not so much I like him. Which honestly puts him above a lot of things.
HP, like computers. That's the long form name of HP.
I did not know that.
Don't worry about it.
I understand.
I was talking. It's just computer based.
Yeah, I just don't really see those anymore. Yeah, what's the last thing you bought that was like HP?
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
HP fan, yeah.
I can have this ring. It's going to cost you upwards of 50,000.
That's a lot of gold.
And
But it does rule them all though.
what will this ring do?
Make it a little smarter, I guess.
It'll make you look like what's a little smarter? Because he's already pretty smart. Like
It's
how
gonna have to be
how much smarter? We talking like genius level?
20.
essentially bring you up to 20. What are you at?
20.
Oh, well, he's already pretty smart. Huh?
Yeah.
You're already at 20 and you want to be smarter?
Yeah. Someone's got a +6 crown.
But it's for strength, also known as the stat that's like only good at hitting things.
It really only for strength.
Okay, but my
Or
wisdom
dragon
is
people.
good for a lot of things for me.
It's just a sub form.
I'm wisdom based.
Then it's just one.
Or dexterity based.
Anything better than that? It's pretty rare.
It's like
What would you give us in exchange for a human
boosting your
soul?
dexterity.
You'll have to go up to Great
cost, however
Falls.
much that would cost. But you can probably just.
I'll give you one human soul.
Protection.
A human soul.
Will be
Yes,
just like
one
a +1
human
attack.
soul.
But they don't have use for them.
What about
Right.
the body of the human soul? Do you have use for that? How much would you give me for a man?
Not for a dead man, no.
No, he's alive. How much would you give me for? I'm offering you a slave. How much would you give me for a slave? It's took a turn. I don't know. Just curious how much that would sell for. Be quiet, Thorn. I'm talking to this man about slaves for some reason.
Are we selling whiskers when he comes back?
No.
I mean, come on. Just wondering. You guys.
I'm just confused because
It's
he's the
not
only one not
really
here.
any of use to me.
Okay. Do you sell slaves? Do you know who?
I'm not in the business.
Do you know who does?
I might know a fellow.
Can you point me in the direction of that fellow?
He's out of town.
Where? Just tell me where to find him.
We're gonna
Go
sell Hildegard.
Oh, the forum. Cool.
outside in neighborhoods.
Forum outside main road. Is there some type of, thing I should say so that he knows I'm cool?
Just inquire, I guess. I've never really dealt with him.
Okay, just inquire. Okay. I'll inquire about this man and his wares. Alright, cool. So let's see if we can track down Layla. Wait, I'm also looking for a woman by the name of Anne. She has short, dyed yellow hair, blue eyes. She's a half elf. She has silver star
You
tattoo
have 3 bachelors.
on her left shoulder. This shoulder right here.
She's got a star on her left shoulder. Ooh, she's got a tattoo. Maybe we should ask a tattooist.
Sounds familiar.
She's friends with Catherine with a C.
Mhm.
Catherine, let's see.
That's all I got. Name sounds familiar, but I can't.
Never played that game.
Well, if you come across any additional information, please share it with us, your friendly neighborhood,
Friends.
It's from the neighborhood guild or your guild name.
your friendly neighborhood guild right over here.
FNG.
Right in the neighborhood guild.
Have a good night, sir.
Tip my hat that I'm not wearing one.
Let's get our clothes.
Let's get our clothes.
Head back to Hildegard.
Hildegard.
Come back.
Well,
Oh,
we did it.
Free Catherine.
Freed her right on up. Paid that sum. Now, time for you to put some clothes on us. Can you let out an outfit? Out of curiosity, is that a thing you can do?
It'll just come take me like an hour or so.
Okay, cool. I pull out my calico jacked outfit and be like, yeah, I need to let me put it real quick. I put on a calico jacked outfit. Yeah, can you see the areas where this is tight now? I need to just like loosen those up and do that. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I love how your name is officially Calico Jack now.
Yeah.
Is that official?
This is the change is happening. You can't go back.
No, it doesn't go back.
But do you have any proof that Catherine?
Do I have any proof that Catherine's out?
Would you like to see her?
Sure.
Really?
On Summer Beach, she disappeared.
I don't know if you remember, but last time you saw her, she.
I mean,
Here's my receipt for paying for bail.
You did ask for paperwork.
I wanted all the paperwork, and proof of everything.
Unknowingly a smart play.
there you go. Then, images through his wares and gives you each set of travel clothes.
Yay!
By each, do you mean like all of us and Whiskers?
Well, Whiskers isn't there with you. So.
Yeah.
Whiskers doesn't get in one post.
He's a furry creature, man. He'll be
He's
all
a
right.
fur creature. what was that pause there?
Little do we know he's watching us live.
I was like, what do you mean by that, Ron?
He's at work like those jerks.
Awesome.
Alright.
I'll come back in an hour to pick up my let out outfit. Also, do you know an Anne? And then I go through the Anne description again. Okay, great. Where can I find Anne?
She's
next on Hildegard's list.
I get this first. Oh.
Scum.
She's usually
it's
at
just scum.
the Broken Fang Inn.
The broken
That sounds
Fang
like an
Inn.
inn I want to go to.
Okay. Then that's where I'm gonna go. Also, where can I find Delilah?
Delilah?
Yeah.
Okay, Delilah, don't you hear it? Nature's land. That's a creepy song.
Delilah?
Yes.
I feel like I know someone like that.
Peter Delilah.
Layla or Danielle?
Oh no! Wait, hold on.
Yeah. You know the song.
That's earlier. Layla McKinnon. Dude, that's Anne. I don't know where is it. It's right. Right here.
Danielle's
Danielle.
Catherine's sister?
Yeah, Catherine's sister. Where can I
Danielle.
find? Where can I find Catherine's sister Danielle?
Well, as you see,
Mhm.
she kind of had the outs with Catherine.
Did she leave town?
I have no idea.
She's in hiding.
She's probably still.
When was the last place you saw her? And don't say your house.
Our house.
Oh my God. She better not
Where did
say
she
your
live
house.
before then?
Well, I say it's Catherine.
Moves
on quick.
She lives on the other side of town.
Notice that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and investigate that.
Do not stare.
It's all tied to my current investigation.
Right.
I'm looking for a Layla McKinnon. Ever heard of Layla McKinnon?
Listen, you got nothing to stare at.
You seem to get around a lot.
My bad. It's not your character.
All right. Well, thanks for the information on Anne and the clothes and for letting out my outfit. Although, I mean, you should probably
So,
think
I said,
else because we paid the bail.
But
But regardless, I'll be back in an hour to pick up those
Two
clothes.
roofing nails today. You
Right.
were bothering me.
Take it easy.
Ski bar.
And then I dramatically spin my cloak around and make my way toward the Broken Fang Inn.
Okay, so real quick, more.
What's up?
So, who's Anne and what are we looking for?
Anne
Single.
is Anne is single, but more importantly than the fact that she's single,
I just want to see how this will
She-
come out.
has
Can
information.
I come?
This, of course, you can come, Jelly. You are a member of this team, and
Designated
your
chaperone.
input is extremely important for our success. Anyway, Anne's supposed to have information, and
Okay.
she can tell us things.
So Anne is basically the contacts that Hildegard mentioned.
I mean,
That is the Catherine with the C head.
possibly.
Okay. And Danielle is Catherine with the C sister. Do you
That-
care about Danielle?
I care about all people.
Okay. And Layla is the fifth person. All right.
Yes, who maybe she just needs someone to show her a different route in life. Like you, Thorn.
I like that look.
Okay.
What? It doesn't always have to be like relationshipy. Maybe she just needs a mentor who can show her right from wrong.
I mean, and your thought was me?
Are you not a mentor who can show people right from wrong?
Uh,
What are you doing with Kalula?
I consider myself a single father.
Well, maybe you don't have to be a single father anymore.
Yeah, no.
What about that ragdoll guy? He seemed nice. He could take
Oh, the
care of
Dracula
Kalula.
guy. What? What? What?
Don't listen to me, Thor. I'm not feeling great. I'm just
Have you
saying.
been drinking?
No, yes, maybe. You don't know. Don't judge me. You haven't lived my life.
I mean, like, I've kind of lived part of it.
You lived like the past 7 months.
There we go. That's some of it.
So yeah, the inn. It's a fine hand.
All right.
Oh, and
Does the puppy want to go outside?
Good.
I don't know what her signs are, but I feel like she doesn't want to lay next to her or something. She's been laying everywhere there.
All right. So you go to the Broken Fang. It's on my narrow rise. It's a 2-story building. Go inside. It's getting, after all of your dealings, probably getting near dusk. So
Should we visit the dentist?
all the commoners are starting to roll in and everything. Getting
Sounds
drinks.
Neat.
Glowing
That way,
dark.
if they're going to buy a human sacrifice, they dawn midnight.
Kind of a dingy tavern inn, but
If they're buying a human sacrifice, I go to the garden. Cool. It's not here.
I look around and see if I can spot Anne.
It's a human sacrifice or human sacrifice?
look around. Nobody stands up.
I go to the innkeeper. How's it going?
It's half orc.
Oh, it's cool. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, you know, I'm out here trying to survive. I'm looking for a lady. She goes by the name of Anne.
Name, got a description.
I describe Anne from her dyed yellow blonde hair to her blue eyes to her silver tattoo of a star on her left shoulder.
Yeah. Got one like that.
Where can I find her? She is very critical to my mission.
Got a room here. There you go.
There you go. That's about the time that what's her face cut off the hand of what's his face.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So could I? Yeah. So is there a way for me to contact her? Should I just go up and knock on her door?
What she's done.
Oh, is she coming back?
She didn't say, but
How long did she buy the room for?
2 days.
2 days. So this will be the second day. I take it. Where did she go?
She didn't tell me.
Which direction did she start walking?
Out the door.
Ah, man. Look here, Mr. Halford.
If she paid for tonight, it's quite possible she's planning on coming back tonight.
Do you have anything else about this woman? Any information at all?
She came to the bar, bought a couple drinks. Ordered the boiled shark.
Well, yeah, boy, sorry.
Well, shark sounds very Derek, you jump on boiled shark. It's just pure protein.
I mean, for free, I probably would because it's fish.
Strawberry ale.
Spoiled shark.
Like fish.
It's like spoiled shark and stout berry ale. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, also known as the best fountain.
Okay,
Would you like something to eat, drink?
I would like some boiled shark and some stout berry ale.
All right.
If I eat what she ate, it'll help me better understand my target.
That'll be 10 copper.
Here's 10 copper, and then I give him 1 silver.
Oh, very generous.
You give him 10 copper and 1 silver?
No, I give him. I say, here's your 10 copper, and then I just give him 1 silver. Okay, 1 silver is 10 copper. Yeah, that's how normal works. And then I ask another question: have you heard of Layla McCann?
No, exactly.
Man, do you hear of anyone?
All right, we got a lot of folks paying and Jamal.
Well, I'm going to tell you someone you've heard of. You've heard of Nor, Ranger of the North, or West, depending on your general geographic location. And these are my compatriots. Thorin, the Dragonborn,
Yes.
Lockbreaker, Jelly.
Were you there when he broke all his locks?
I was there when he broke a lock. Jelly, the wise and the tenacious. And Porphyrion, no introduction needed.
Is that the introduction? Or
I mean, I have had great moments, you know.
Porphyrion, the walker of water, the master of potions, the
potions master.
the lion of Nazir.
What? What is Nazir?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make you sound cool.
Prince of Beasts. Okay, let's go with that.
Prince of Beasts. If you're looking to stay and eat, better grab a table before they fill up.
Fine, I'll take it.
That one.
Anybody
But
else?
don't you forget our names and our respective titles and how cool we are. And if anyone comes by and says, "Have you seen these people?"
Feel free to forget about us.
All right.
Unless
I already forgot your names. I'm sorry.
But do I have to tell you?
Nor. I know you.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
But don't forget I'm Nor of the North or West, depending on your
That's how I remembered.
general geographic.
Nor North. See?
But you
Get me my
Prince of
food, please.
Beasts.
Table or booth?
Both.
Lillian.
I'm going to sit in the corner and sulk. But
Really?
You picked booth?
I
Lillian.
did it.
Lillian.
Why do you want a table? We can have a nice corner ourselves.
Any
Let's,
other,
let's trap ourselves.
any other food or drink?
Fine.
The rest
sit
of
at the table.
No, we got a booth.
Oh,
Now
now we're.
it's been decided. We're
How about I sit at the booth and you can sit at the edge of the booth and a chair
smoked
and just be all
deer.
difficult because you're never happy. You're never
got
happy.
some Porridge.
You don't think I do it ever good enough. I hate you, Dad.
That's not true. Do plenty of things that are
Pickled oxen. Anything to eat, drink for you?
Uh-huh.
have shark.
Deer.
Shark. Deer.
I'll take deer and shark.
Deer and shark.
Yeah.
All right. 15 copper for you.
That's outrageous.
Anything to drink?
We're eating deer
It's
and
your
shark.
finest ale.
The additional silver.
Excuse me, innkeeper. What is your name? Never got your name. Just want to know who I'm talking to.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Hey, the most normal name with that entire campaign.
Hey, Jerry, do you vape? Oh, okay.
Goodness, we don't have to go.
Jerry, do you smoke? Is there any smoking in here? Can we,
Not right now.
can we smoke in the restaurant? Okay. Do you sell smokes?
Jerry, do you vape?
Only
I
if it's
do
cinnamon
have,
roll.
I do have some grass.
You got some grass. You got some herb, Jerry. Is that herb already rolled, or do I have to roll it myself?
Got some-
Okay. Give me some rolled herb, Jerry.
Alright, that's 3 silver.
Here's 3 silver. Now, should I not operate any like horse and buggies after I smoke this, or would I be all right to do that?
Depends on what your tolerance is.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
Nobody's sitting near me
If you
while I
haven't
do.
smoked before, probably you should take it easy for at least like 5 hours.
Thanks, Jerry. You know, Jerry, you strike me as the type of guy. You strike me as a guy, Jerry. All right.
You strike me as a person.
I go with. Oh, now this is important, Jerry. I have one more question. If I smoke this around my friends, will they get a contact high?
No, just shut up and sit down. It's fine.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, guys, I'm about to smoke this, and he says it could have an impact on your performance.
Thorn sits down next to him.
Okay, cool. If anyone knows a Gus cantrip, then I want to be blowing my smoke away.
So you all have a seat.
Thorn, can you like this?
Get your food and drink.
All right, time to figure out this Ann person by eating this food.
As it's getting dark outside, people are coming in, grabbing tables, grabbing food.
Keep an eye out for him. What does she look like?
I describe Ann
She's got
again
a silver star tattoo on
in
the left
most
shoulder.
detail.
She's got dyed yellow hair.
It's
She's got
short.
blue eyes.
She's got the blue eyes.
Short.
She's an elf.
She's an elf.
Apple?
If she's an elf, then yeah,
She's a half elf.
she's a half. Okay, I'll halfway pick her out.
You're too nice for that.
As you're finishing your meal, the barmaid comes over and asks if you would like any pie.
What kind of pie?
There's cherry and blueberry.
I want a cherry pie.
Blueberry.
So 5 copper each.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
Thorn says sweets disagree with him. He's got to watch his figure.
I eyeball the barmaid and I be like, does she strike me as somebody who's like
Anish.
Anish or maybe just like no, she's just
I
a
have
barmaid.
blueberry.
Barmaid's a dwarf.
She's just a dwarf. Oh,
I hate you.
Have I seen anybody resembling or fitting closely to, or close at all to the description of Anne?
You see, not any woman of half elven heritage.
So I get up and just kind of walk around and browse on the tables,
Okay.
making eye contact.
I see
with everybody.
people playing cards, playing dice.
So Porphyrion goes around being suspicious, as usual.
Just walking. Yeah. That's
Um,
just still walking.
you want
Making eye contact with everybody in the room is not suspicious.
any of you guys want to hit off of this?
Uh,
Like a constitution.
Thorn looks left at Kahlua and is like, no.
Cool with eyeball.
No, that's terrible. 5.
5.
Thorn takes it
So
away
within
from
like
Porphyrion.
30 minutes, you're like,
Thorn takes it away from Nora.
this is the most peaceful I've ever been.
Lauren, you ever just sit back and think like the world, man? It's like the world so vast.
So
Like,
peaceful.
could you ever see all of it?
I aim to try.
And Lauren, like, you know, we're traveling with like an elf and like a
Thorn
gnome.
takes a big hit.
They're gonna live for so long, but we only got like 90 years if we don't die horribly in battle.
You can look at
I mean, I don't know.
Thorn
Can
takes
we?
another big hit. Thorn cannot live to 90.
guys, we have a gnome here.
You gonna live way longer than her?
Just saying.
You're like 400. You're like 800.
Catch me in the realm. We have a gnome here.
I just hope he dies young. How long do cat people live?
Probably like not very long. So.
I mean, do they live 9 times?
Oh, worry. Oh, make them die.
All right, so
They only
as
live
you're-
20 years, but they got 9 of them.
As you're finishing your pie, you out of the side of your eyes, you catch the front door open. and in strolls a half-elven woman. She has her hood up,
Oh,
probably
no.
from the snow, but she has dyed yellow hair coming from the hood. She just strolls to the bar, orders a drink.
I look
Look
towards
to be around 80?
Where's-
That's so sad.
Sweat Thorn to make it.
I look at the roof and I point out
Thorn, a gentleman.
And I say aloud, taco in Celestial.
Thorn grabs his attention.
So when you make eye contact with me, I nod towards the bar, nonchalantly.
Do a Constitution save.
I think he's proficient in Constitution, so he probably did way better than I did.
It's 22.
22? Okay. Even with those two big hits, you're feeling.
Tucked it in
You
his
got
pocket.
it. You got it.
So-
Stuffed it out and tucked it in his
Show what's up, Thorn. What's happening?
Remember that person we were going to talk to and we needed to talk to and you're like the only person who we needed to talk to?
Danielle,
No,
And-
Layla,
Anne?
Ann.
Do you
Who's
want
Ann?
to talk to Anne?
Who's Ann?
The lady with the yellow hair?
Oh, she Captain with the Seas friend.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I will stand up and then I kind of just fall back there. Thorn, someone just put paralysis on my legs. Thorn, my legs are paralyzed.
Just massage it out.
Okay,
Get the blood flowing.
Thorn, Jelly, can you uncurse me?
No.
I've been cursed.
No.
My legs.
I hand him another piece of pie.
We gotta get Anne, come to me, Anne.
Oh my god.
I must speak with you about life and what it really means.
I move
You
towards the
kind
door.
of
Thorn's looking down.
see quick glance a little bit sideways, kind of trying to pick up the conversation. And goes back to the drink.
And Catherine told me to find you. We're meant to speak.
Thorn is doing one of those like hold your nose things where it's just like,
Thorn, this pie is so good. Thorn, go ask Anne. if
So you
she
go up
likes
to the
your
bar?
pie.
I walk by the door.
Oh,
Yeah,
go back to
century.
the door.
Anne, come and get some
you walk out the
pie.
door or you
No,
just
I'm
stand
standing
there.
in front of the door. I'm inside.
That's not
standing in front of the
suspicious.
door. That's fine.
You really gotta get Anne over here to get some of this pie. How are we gonna do it?
I go up to her.
You gotta go up to the bar.
Okay.
I say, get her boiled shark and that ale that she likes.
Jelly has escaped from the paralysis spell.
Like, she was never paralyzed.
She wasn't. Oh, it's because she
Hello.
was the same. She resisted it. Oh goodness.
Glances your way.
What are you looking at? Because a lot of it's
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
scratched on.
I'm
it.
good.
It's just strawberry. Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Nice to meet you, friend.
Can I buy
Thorn
some?
does that one knuckle punch on the
Stop. Stop.
Very
just on your leg.
Okay.
Here's a nail.
Thorn.
I don't know how
So
to
you're not paralyzed, you got that.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying standing up again. I fall back. I can't stand up.
So, my friend over there, point to your. That's weird too.
I hold up the pie.
He's he's not himself like he usually is, but
Thorn makes smoking motions.
he he's a nice fellow, so you
Maybe
should
you
go
should
talk
take
to
a-
him. We'll be back.
Someday you're gonna take it.
Do a persuasion check.
But I'm making very convincing eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 14.
You've got a friendly face.
Thank you. I know, right?
Thanks for the ale. I should see my way home.
Oh, snap. Let's see it earlier.
Thorn waves at the barmaid.
I go
And
back.
he's like, some boiled shark and some strawberry things.
North.
And then he pays
Yes. Jelly, You come to
And
fix
then
my
you make
legs?
somebody else pay them for it. 'cause it
No.
does not have change.
Okay.
You just have to pay
she,
attention for 2 seconds.
wanders
Can you
over
do
to
that?
the table,
2 seconds. Okay. Okay.
sits down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some of that?
Yes.
Hold on. Hold on. I reach out, put my hand on her starred shoulder. I cock my head and go,
Hey.
Do it charisma.
Well, it's not 20.
This would not be wasted amount of time.
Hey.
charisma 12. Yeah. That's it back down.
Like I said,
Yes, you can. Have as much as you like.
So then push the
So-
pipe away.
no, I was talking about your
Vape.
cigarette.
Oh. There you go. Thorn, could you like this for the lady, please? There you go. Yeah. Yes, enjoy that.
2 people.
I slyly come a torch closer so that I'm within earshot
Just
of.
walk.
I feel like somebody would be like,
But like, I don't just I like slowly melt into the wall, like so slowly that you don't notice me leaving, and then I slowly appear closer,
So,
just within earshot.
your friend was saying you need to talk to me.
yes. So I had met this guy, and his name was Hildegard, and he got his hand cut off by Catherine with a K.
I believe it's Captain with a C.
Yes, it is with a C. I can't believe no one else corrected me on that one.
I was waiting to show about why you did it.
And I made a deal with him and her that I would bail her out all clean and on the up and up, and she would help me get information. And then she pointed me in your direction and told me to be like, hey, Ann, I'm friends with Captain with a C. And she told me that you could provide me with information. Me and my team here.
Well, you did a great favor.
Hmm.
What information were you wanting?
That's a good question. Okay, guys, what information do we want? We want to know. Is there anything we want to know?
I want to know a lot of things.
This is.
She probably knows a thing or two. We should probably ask her questions about things. Like, and stuff.
I feel like you could have preloaded this in our minds, press the primer button like a couple hours ago, maybe.
I figured I was doing that when I was like, hey, I would like to get information from this woman. Hey, let's get information from this woman. The whole point was to get information from this woman. I thought maybe you guys want to, ask information. Gilnath, do you have any questions for Ann? Since you're always following us around and being all weird looking.
Sounds weird. I mean, we're looking for people, and we're headed out of town. His sister, Gilnath's sister, your family.
So are we trying to find? So okay, what was our intention of finding Ann?
To ask Ann questions
About what?
anything, everything.
Who sent us to Ann?
Catherine.
What is Catherine sent us to Ann for?
Right.
About what?
And
Okay, who sent us to Catherine?
Hildegard.
For what?
he's weird and dumb. I don't know.
Who sent us to him?
No way.
We just found him. He was selling clothes. We were cold.
No was cool.
I was cold. I went some long jumps.
Okay, so chances are we're trying to find. Chances are we are with her to find out information about the people we're trying to find.
Sure.
So let's ask questions pertaining to people we're trying to find.
Okay.
Starting with the tattoo people.
Probably not. She's over here smoking my sweet herb.
I'm earshot away. So I'm just eavesdropping on the conversation. So you can keep me in the telepathic loop. That way I can be like, hey, ask this type of deal.
I mean, really, we're just in town for a short while. We're looking for several different individuals. Thinking about getting some tattoos of inexpensive nature.
Enchanted magical tattoo.
Mm.
They already told us, we already know that. Okay. Yeah, so that. Why are we in this country?
Because we're gonna go deal with the rumbling Black Earth thing, kill the thing, and
Okay, ask questions about that.
it's like a different city.
Ask information about like infiltration, connections, weaknesses.
It was working. I got distracted by a dog. All right.
That's nice.
I'm super stoned right now. I can't save you.
Unhelpful more.
Am I wasting my time here?
No, like,
I expected my companion here to have more input in this conversation, but he tapped out like 30 minutes ago. So I'm a little caught unawares.
mm.
I think some glue on me.
So we only came to this country because we heard about the rumors of this rumbling in the dungeons on the mountains.
Indeed.
What we're having trouble with.
Mm-hmm.
You heard anything about that?
I have indeed.
We were gonna see if we could go and take care of that little problem. I feel like this is the Hobbit. If not the Hobbit, but like the Shire.
The Lord of the Rings OST.
Well,
I've heard that the Black Earth have been successful in the endeavor to summon Ogremock
Ogremock.
from the Earth elemental plane.
That's a little terrifying.
Indeed.
So, how did Ogremock get, like, banished onto the elemental plane in the first place? I mean, like, has he ever come to our world before?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, so there's no, like, documentation of how to kill it.
Well, like with any elemental creature, you need very powerful weapons, I think.
Owen just had, like, a thought. He doesn't know why it's not occurred to him before.
Because if the rumors are true, this creature would have to be very large and
So, a weapon of godly proportions.
legendary.
Yeah, we need the legendary weapon.
We need gold equipment. Gold, orange equipment. The whole crew, full sets.
Have you ever heard of Layla McKinnon, the thief / potentially murderer?
Yes, I have heard rumors of that, indeed.
Do you know where we could find her?
She's been hitting up merchants, old scars.
Yes, indeed. Any idea where she'd hit next?
She's never hit the same place twice. There's only a couple more places.
Which places?
So she names off 5.
Okay. And one of them's the place the guy we talked to.
Hmm.
And one of them's the guy we talked to.
Oh, there's 5 of us, we could totally split up and each take a place and just hang out there all day, every day until she shows up.
That is the best idea we've ever had.
And then,
I don't know if Gilhat's gonna want to do that.
and then we could use our potion of seduction to convince her not to.
And Whiskers is
There's only 4 of us then. I'm sure Gilnap could probably stop her. Remember that
he
time?
could probably, he definitely
Remember
could.
that
I
time
don't know
he
if he wants
did that thing with magic?
So I think the real most important question we could ask you is we're looking for my friend Gilnat's sister. And I described her according to the description before, dark hair, scar across her face. I invite Gilnat to chime in every once. Say, he thinks she came back to port, not really sure which port, it was a really bad storm. He was marooned. He doesn't know exactly how long ago it was. You have asked Anne if she's heard of any, shipwreck victims, washed on shore in the last few months, or mysterious goings on the beach that have happened in the past few months, or
It seems like people that are in the slave trade that might take that.
clever bastard. That's why you're asking about that.
Huh.
I was really confused.
Usually they make port. Usually they make port between Stonehill and Wayton.
Okay.
They have wandering camps, so it might be hard to find. That's the best place to search.
That is very helpful indeed.
Sounds like the dealings of the crashing wave.
Sounds like dealings with a crashing wave.
There's
My
heard of
ears
it.
perk up at the sound of that.
That was my next question. So the crashing wave are near the coast, obviously, between those two cities,
Mhm.
involved in the slave trade. The Black Earth are obviously in the mountains and have successfully summoned Ogremok. Are they on the move now, or are they biding their time underneath the capital in the mountains still, or what are they?
That's the last thing I've heard. Unfortunately, I don't know any more information. I don't know what their purpose would be. It's very strange for occurrence like that to happen.
You heard any rumors of legendary weapons of any type in recent months? Legends, rumors.
Some of the temples guard some weapons of theirs.
Where are these temples at?
Well, temples to whom?
There is the Temple of Bahamut.
What was Bahamut?
They may have robbed a hundred.
No one robs Bahamut. You'll have to go
Or show up with his champion.
Yeah.
The Temple of Muradin.
Muradin. Okay. That sounds like a dwarf name.
Kind of, yeah. A lot of dwarfs sort of thing.
Is she talking about temples in this town, or just in general, or?
She's heard that one might be here, or not here, at the other capital, Kings Hill Harbor.
Okay.
And then she says there's also that the dwarves of Urhoth might have won their possession.
Dwarves of what?
Urhoth.
That's the capital. Where the Rome is.
Dwarven capital.
Yeah.
short it down as Earhart, I think.
This is an enlightening conversation. I feel like I should be asking 20 more questions.
Yeah.
Would anybody like to chime in with questions?
How does
All questions.
a man find love?
He asked it, not me.
By sharing and giving what you have.
So I'll write this down.
Yes. Of course.
And most importantly,
And
don't associate with their sister. Anyway.
good advice.
Don't
In
associate.
fact, feel free to like almost hate your sister.
Don't associate.
And usually, I find that
Mm-hmm.
love happens when you're not looking for it.
Don't look for it.
I got literally the worst number and a 13. How's that for luck?
Brilliant. On this day forward, I will stop looking for love.
She gives you a week.
Said I not look at that?
Thorn's trying to decide if he needs to buy, Nora another joint.
Just look at her cry.
Okay.
But like I said, it's awfully strange that what you say, this disappearance of this man's sister, crashing wave.
Did we mention Meatball's sister? I mean,
Ogremok
what's his face's sister? Whisker's sister.
simultaneously.
Concerning?
Odd.
Odd how? You think the slaves might be connected to it in some way?
I think they might. The two clans are working together.
Oh, yes, they are.
Darn it, son. The Black
Crashing.
Crashing and the Crashing Wave.
Really? So do you think that
You know, right?
The Crashing Black.
We've killed both of them in the past.
Yeah.
So do you think that the howling hatred and the drunk flame may be enforced? Or maybe they're all working together to summon this
Wait a second.
elemental?
When did we? Because we were fighting Howling Hatred people. When were we fighting Howling Hatred people?
Long time ago. Those vampires.
We fought some, yes.
They're trying to
When we
get
were
into the
near around Gavin, and then they were trying to get into the monastery. So they still seem somewhat, antagonistic towards the Black Earth. Maybe we need to join another cult. The enemy of your enemy is my friend, right?
I'm so I've already joined one cult.
Where,
I don't
Have you
believe
had
in
any previous dealings with other Risu?
the Black
I
Earth
have
and the Crashing
personally
Wave.
killed Black Earth members, Howling Hatred members, and Crashing Wave members. And I was briefly a Black Earth intern.
An issue.
That's far more information than I probably should get.
That last part was
But I don't
probably
really care.
unnecessary. It's cool. We're all chill here.
I'm gonna get new colors.
We never did get our colors.
It occurs to me that, historically speaking, Eternal Flame, which I've never encountered in any way, and the Howling Hatred are usually antagonistic towards the Black Earth and Crashing Wave.
They are indeed.
You heard anything about Lynn in any areas?
A lot of their dealings northeast of here. Very fast.
Well, the entire country's northeast of here.
So
Northeast, so far to the northeast? Like above the mountains?
not in this country.
Not in this country? Okay. Thank you.
Anything else that we need to ask this lady
Uh,
so we can get going? It'll be good before we go plan.
you have any recommendations for us in, say, Grey Falls or Stonehenge? Anybody we should seek out when we get there?
Mm, If you need any additional help, I do have a distant cousin.
Ooh, distant cousin.
I like this. I hope Anne has a cousin in every town.
Like Nurse Joy.
Like the Fire Emblem shopkeeper, whose name I think was Anne, who literally has sisters. So when you go to a different place and see her again, she's like, "Oh, I'm not Anne. I'm just your sister."
Like Nurse Joy from Pokemon.
Yes, exactly like Nurse Joy.
She worked in the Pokestop.
Actually, I prefer Officer
In
Chief.
Grey Hill, her name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
She has
And where is she?
Grey Falls. She has same features as me, but her hair is dyed teal.
Teal dyed hair. Does she also have a tattoo?
She does indeed.
Well, this is the last of the actually important questions I can think of. Anybody else have important questions?
I have the most important question answered. That's why I'm gonna get a blindfold.
Well, before I get everybody a second round of food or drink, cigarettes or whatever they would like, curiosity questions. The tattoo, out of curiosity, is there any significance to it that you can share or feel like sharing?
It's personal.
Do you have any tattooists you would recommend? I've heard good things about Benny.
Yes, I would recommend him as well.
I walk out and search for Benny.
Do you search the little house by the docks with the blue door?
Oh, we have that specific direction. I go by the dock.
I had
You walk by?
it's not a curiosity question.
Yeah, I asked if she would recommend anybody for tattoos. I've heard Benny.
It's my other curiosity question.
I don't know. I was trying to get you on your back and train of thought.
I don't have a train of thought. I have a spider with a thought, alright? And it's not helpful most of the time.
We talked about the clothes and the
The
waves.
mermaid comes along and
Sure.
do we need a room for your friend? He seems to be passed out.
I'm past out.
Yay!
How much is a room?
It would be 5 silver.
5 silver. I will hand her a gold, and I will leave it open for anybody to get seconds for food and drink or whatever they want. Thorn operates only in gold now, apparently, because he has 4 silver to his name.
Any other information you want from me?
What's my miscellaneous, just curiosity question? Nymph. Do you know anything about nymphs?
No, sorry.
Inquire about it.
Might want to ask the rangers.
Yeah.
Calling votes for that.
Oh, we're very parents, yeah, those people.
Sure, found out the answer. Do you know anything about the oh man, I cannot read what I wrote down. What were those group of people between the 2 towns? Shadows of the Forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about the Shadows of the Forgotten?
Not a lot. I've only heard bits and pieces. The hunters, mainly.
Okay.
Last I heard, they were going after some cult. I'm not sure which one.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not there to hear that.
Left to go find the tattoo man.
I'll tell you about it. And crap, guys. another thing. I forgot about maybe. Well, Thorn's good.
So you want to get a run then?
I give her the gold for Norm. Thorn's not gonna get her.
Kelly could use her room, maybe, I guess. If she wants to.
Just jelly one.
Sure.
I'm just
I will spend another gold and reserve 2 rooms.
I've been sedated very well by this.
Why? Jelly has a room. Why?
I operate only in gold. I might as well reserve both rooms.
It's 5 silver per room.
So I get gold. I got 2.
Right, so one for her and one for him.
I already paid for this.
Oh, which? They know they have change.
Alright, so what time is it, like night time?
Yeah, it's getting to like
Night time.
7.
Oh.
Which is dark.
Would the tattoo shop be open then? Because
Only one way to find out.
I mean, if it's not gonna be open, then I wouldn't go. Like if I knew that this was like around closing time.
Don't know.
I make sure Nora's like somewhat cognizant.
Alright.
And make sure he has his keys and his phone and his wallet and Finner's with him. And I'm like, Finner, you watch out for Nor. And then I'm like, Nor, I got your room. I hand him the room key. I tie the room key to his wrist really quick.
Don't look at me. I have to.
I push him to the
I have
stairs.
to find love, and the only way to find love is to not look.
room 3. Okay, repeat. Which room are you in though?
2,
No, 1 more than 2.
6.
No, 3. We're in room 3. Repeat.
Room tree. I'm in room tree.
Yes, room 3. Yes.
Okay.
Here,
Right.
come on
I
over.
thought you were getting a tattoo.
No.
Thanks. Thanks, Jelly.
Preferring you head down to the docks.
Thorn is on his way.
witness a grizzly.
You want to go to the
He left before me, but I'm on my way.
okay. Head to the docks. Do an investigation real quick.
By the power of investigation.
By the power of investigation's goal.
You did
That's 12.
12? Okay. Well, it takes you a good 30, 45 minutes to find the little house in the middle of kind of a bunch of stacking houses with the blue door. There is a light inside.
On the door.
Did Nora ever go back to get his clothes?
They'll be there tomorrow.
Yes, just a second.
Calico jacked. See how short this. That's like a couple.
And then it goes back, opens the door. A little halfling comes along and just tattoos covered up to here. Very like a mohawk-ish blue hair. Looks up at you. It's a little late, I think.
No, I didn't know if you were open or not, so I just figured I'd come by and see.
Well, I suppose. The coin.
So listen, I was it was suggested to me that you may be able to make tattoos of a significant kind.
Indeed. What exactly are you looking for?
So me and a buddy of mine are looking for somewhat matching tattoos in the sense that they give us something
You're good with it?
because of the fact that we both have them together.
Is there something specific you want them to do?
Can you tattoo scales?
Absolutely.
John clearly knows how to tattoo. This John.
What do you want your tattoos to do? I was thinking like this one day, see
I thought we were gonna get tattoos that would, when within 5 feet of each other, were just invincible. No, probably not. I don't have enough coin for an invincibility potion.
You should get tattoos that glow.
and one tattoo should say Thorman, and the other tattoo should say Porphyrian. And when you're together, it should be like formed like a heart.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, the bromance isn't that strong.
it's not that strong. Plus, I don't want whiskers to like slip my throat in my sleep.
This is true.
It had me done there. I'm sorry.
Pork whiskers.
You know, I mean, it's like we get within a certain range and we're just suddenly like whirlwinds of death, but we're already whirlwinds of death. We just gotta be better. He's cool.
Or plus something to attack type deal, or I don't know, plus something to something, or
We just need to give me immunity to the normal damage and you my resistances when I'm raging. We need a tattoo that does that. So then you can actually rage out.
so it would be like a ability share.
Yes. Not transfer, share.
Yes, I specifically use that. Share, because there's a where I got the idea for that tattoo from. They actually do that in one of the books. You said you do that?
I did not know.
Yeah. Well, when you read further along in the series,
I won't, but okay.
Okay. Well, Clary comes up with a mark that lets you share with, gives you a buddy.
Okay.
So, like, if a werewolf is friends with a vampire, like they share each other's abilities.
So does Simon share the mark of Cain with somebody?
No, you can't do that.
Ah, okay. Does that just be too unfair?
Yes.
I feel confused.
What happens with somebody with the mark of Cain and somebody with the mark of Cain? Does it just bounce forever?
I think so. And then back and forth type of deal.
What show slash book is this?
This is Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, City of Glass, City of.
Mortal Instruments. Yes. I'll write that down.
It's pretty good.
What's the tattoo that like would be an awful idea, but like battle share to the extreme where it's like everything. So like if you take damage, I take damage. But like you get my resistances, I get your immunity. If I make myself big, you get big.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. We would die very quickly.
You think so?
But it would be, I think we would die, yes.
Why?
Because it would be big, scary people, and we're all each taking twice as much damage, basically.
Oh yeah. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. Plus, then, like, I assume, even if I have more health than you, like, if we had that on and you died, like, I would die. Even if I had health left. But then maybe I can revive myself and you'll be revived. I don't know. It's a rabbit hole we don't need to go.
Okay, so we need what so are you there yet or no?
It's a 12 investigation.
Okay.
So, no, probably not.
So it'd take like another 30 minutes.
Tell you what, my buddy and I will come back tomorrow during your operating hours.
Ask them questions.
Yeah, about what is the price range? What would be your most expensive tattoo that you've ever done? Just so I can get a ballpark on that.
Right now?
Yeah, just so I can get a ballpark. I forgot.
Run 65,000. Good one. It's full body.
What did that one do?
It's the tattoo of the phoenix. You know anything about that? Sure do know what it does.
Yeah, quite aware of what that one there did.
That's actually really cool. If it does some Phoenix thing out, so. I figured out what we should do.
Yeah, we should.
When we're within a certain range, you should get my strength and I should get your dexterity, obviously. Because your dexterity will help me and my strength won't really help you, but you know,
Right.
Yeah. Would you rather have my intelligence? I mean, like, I don't have a lot to offer.
I don't have to think about that, I guess. have some concrete. I mean, of course, we're going to get the
Your
dragon.
dexterity, my constitution.
That might work. But yeah, I mean,
Obviously.
that would work. But what would that do for me in like?
I mean, it would basically give you a bunch of temporary health. Because what's your constitution modifier? +1?
Yes.
Mine's +4, so it would give you 3 times your level.
Really?
I mean, maybe.
I need definitives here.
I mean, if it was like, if you raised your constitution to my actual level, that's what it would do for your health. But it's like, you know, it's like temporarily raising your constitution up there. So
Okay, but temporary health points are always a good thing.
That's a DM question, right?
Would that be?
That's a DM question for something that costs several 100,000 gold.
Don't put that idea out there.
You just said it.
I mean, it could have been like
No,
95 gold.
he
you
said
know,
the
you know?
Phoenix was 65,000. But to be fair, if it does actual Phoenix like things like I imagine it does, like he basically just made somebody immortal for like 65,000 gold, didn't he? So, like, it seems like his prices are pretty good. Maybe it's just it only wears once. I don't know. It's too like burns away.
So what we need to do, if we need more gold, we need to like either rob and pillage, or we need to take a lot of exceptionally expensive odd jobs.
Well, personally, Thorn
I
is
can't get anything that I need.
Thorn is hoping to wade through the hundreds of adventurer corpses who couldn't kill the giant thing.
Mhm.
And after Thorn somehow manages to kill the giant thing, fingers crossed, he is going to gleefully spend like a week looting every single one of those adventurers' corpses.
Okay, but you know that big, humongous battle that will probably be.
If we could somehow loot them before, yeah, I would say that would be opportune, but yeah,
because I'm gonna say there's probably a giant battle.
remember that time we ran into a vault and we were like, damn, good times. Zombies were coming and we're like, ooh, they have a vault here. That would be luck. Really luck.
Okay, so Porphyrion needs a lot of money because there are things that he really, really needs in order to be more
Focus on the tattoo.
Well, yeah.
Just ask him what he can do for like 1,000.
What can you do for like 1,000 gold?
I can give you like extra, if somebody's trying to hit you, make it harder to hit you.
We should probably go classic like that. Probably.
Let's see what else I can do.
Have any wisdom raising tattoo?
It's gonna cost you a little bit more than 1,000.
20 billion.
Just a wisdom injection straight to the brain.
Alright.
Can give you stuff that will make you a little stronger. Make you resistant to like damage that you might take.
I would like a tattoo that makes me exactly 6 inches taller.
Same.
Something that makes you jump a little bit.
So is this in
Higher.
or was this jelly and Nora talking?
Oh.
You have how many growing years left, Elise?
No,
Um,
it's all gone.
None.
something that
I had like
When
3
you
people in 1 week.
activate it,
That thought I was smaller.
some
Maybe
force
they haven't seen you.
force damage come out.
They were like
Oh.
6 tall.
Make it harder to hit. So,
Yeah.
Like, did you?
Um,
Sure.
something that make you hit better.
What do you say about force damage?
when you activate it, force damage comes out.
Say force damage.
I like that hard to hit thing.
Fourth, a tattoo of protection.
I would like to be able to choke people if I cross the room. It's pretty handy.
Tattoo of protection would be cool. Especially if it's like, like
+1/+2 AC.
I was really thinking more saving throws, honestly.
Something that might make you a better to see at night.
None of us need that.
Just for the guys.
Bro, you have.
Yeah, that's about it for 1,000.
See better at night.
Alright.
What do I do when you guys are gone?
We're always together.
Listen, I'm the only person who can't see in the dark now because he's got his glasses.
You have Kalua.
So I can't see through his eyes.
I mean, aren't you guys like, can't he just tell you what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
You can tell me what's going on too. That doesn't mean I can see it.
Right?
A picture is worth 1,000 words. Bavarian.
Read my mind and see what's coming. And from where.
Doesn't help me get it.
This year. Okay.
It doesn't look good.
Alright, so again, we're gonna need a lot more money because there's things
I can buy a tattoo.
I don't think you understand that we do not have the type of money that fulfill your needs.
I understand that. I just don't I don't know why. What do you want from me? I don't have the money you need either.
I need for us to find a way to make a lot of money.
Okay, sell a bunch. I'm gonna take a make.
This is why I smoke that sweet kush from Memphis Root. My life is peaceful.
Alright. Alright, my good friend, tell you what. Let me scrounge up some money. We'll come back and see what I can do.
If you're looking to cut a deal, maybe do little odds and ends for the guild.
Go on.
I'm gonna be the person to ask. Be the guild master.
How do we find this guild master?
Is it the guild hall, of course?
What's his name?
Half orc.
You like half works?
I do like apples.
Goes by the name of Gonk.
Gone.
Gonk. That is a solid name. Like literally speaking.
Mhm.
Ask him what guild this is.
And what
Or because he's not there.
what guild would this be?
That's the Hall of Scars.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonk. Does he play for the Patriots? Sports jokes.
Thank you, sir.
That reminded me of something I wanted to look up. And yes, it reminded me of something completely unrelated. That's how my brain works.
We're all wired differently. Sometimes we're
Okay. So we need to go ahead and milk this guild for all they're worth, and then get some money so we can get some great tattoos.
So if the tattoos are magical, it's the one and only scenario where you can be fully tattooed up. Thorn, not me. I'm all for fully tattooed up apparently. But Thorn, But if they're magical, go for it.
Okay.
Has Thorn arrived yet?
You arrived just as preference.
Hey!
I know.
I have one question and one question only.
Yeah, what's that, Ben?
Do the tattoos interfere with each other, or would it be possible to get more than one?
You can get more than one that combine.
we have as
Fine.
many tattoos as you have skin.
Or could the tattoos have different effects without interfering with each other?
They'd have to be pretty similar in effect.
Alright.
Rough time.
So I could get like a +2 attack and a -2 attack. Right?
That would just be stupid. Shit, that way.
He doesn't know this.
I think that's exactly what I would be stupid.
Nah.
How much is magic tattoo removal?
Laser magic tattoo removal.
Alright.
No, that's
No.
magic laser tattoo removal.
Well, Nor goes peacefully to Slenderland.
It's real nice up here.
Slumberland.
While Letty's sleeping. This is everyone speak. I might.
preferring
Talk about
talk
tattoo.
about tattoos. And it's world.
I might have to.
Can I keep your clothes so I can remember to look up?
I might have to go find that afterward and ask him where I can get more of this stuff to take with me.
I mean, like, it was only like 3 silver. Just buy some for later.
That's what. Why gotta ask him where I can buy it? Because I want to buy more than just like some for the. I want
You want to
to
go in bulk?
Yes. I want to get a supply. I want to get some seeds to grow it myself.
Oh dear.
Where would you plant this?
I can send it back home.
Do you know anybody in town who sells UV
Your
lights?
parents would be like,
Do with this.
grow it, mom and dad. It can change. It can change. It's a game changer right there.
Listen, time to talk.